everybody! Welcome to Live and Let's Dice Live here on a Thursday evening, and you join me here at the head of what is going to be hopefully a fantastic stream. Of course it will be, because of the fact that I am Jules Gill. I'm joined by the one, the only Mikey Barry.
Good evening.
I'm joined by Rachel.
Lovely to be here.
And I'm joined by lead designer of the Dark Souls RPG, which we will be playing today, right now for you live, Richard. Hello, my friend.
Hello, thanks for having me on.
Oh no, the pleasure is all ours. Although maybe I'll be saying a very different tune when it comes to the end of things, when you've killed us relentlessly over and over, and basically our bodies are just left skewered in a pile on a bonfire. I mean, this thing, ladies and gentlemen at home, Rich doesn't look like he's an evil man, so hopefully we'll be able to get through this without any deaths whatsoever, have a happy time, and just go about our way having a fun little fantasy adventure. I mean, it's very against the Dark Souls ethos, but we can definitely try.
I mean, I can run that adventure if you want.
That was the option for a night.
They never do look like the bad ones, Jules. They never do.
That's the thing. So yeah, for those of you at home that are just joining in now, we're going to have like 5 or 10 minutes just preamble, have a little bit of an explanation about what the game actually is, tell you which characters we're playing, and then we are going to dive right into some action and adventuring. Let us know if the audio levels need some fixing. Obviously, we'll use the 10 minutes to get settled and stuff like that, like I've said before. And I will say hello to as many lovely people as I can in the chat. So why don't we get things kicked off? Rich, to put you right on the spot, at the very beginning of things, give us a kind of elevator pitch of what Dark Souls, the role-playing game, is.
Well, unsurprisingly, it is an attempt to merge the traditional tabletop role-playing games with the iconic universe of Dark Souls. Specifically in the core book, Dark Souls 3, but the rules and the system are meant to encompass that entire trilogy of terrifying, strange, difficult games. So we've used 5e as a basis, because I think a lot of people are very familiar with that. It's very popular, but we've really stripped it back and rebuilt it so that, you know, a lot of the core assumptions of 5e are really, really different in here. You are very likely to die. You are not going to be, you know, world-conquering heroes. You're not going to be killing Vecna. You will be getting killed by hollows on the regular.
Now, I have to say that out of all of this, Rachel probably took that personally, because she has completed many a Dark Souls game, many a Bloodborne, Sekiro, whatever FromSoft have squirted out of their nasty little orifices. She has beaten the game so many times, even completing the game one-handed, which is quite the achievement. So, are you going to look her in the eye and tell her that she won't come out the other side of this unscathed and untarnished?
I mean, I'm very happy to look her in the virtual digital eye via the screen and say, I will now make it my personal mission.
Right, well, you know
At least
what?
one.
You know what? I've been preparing for this all week because I've been playing Elden Ring, getting my booty absolutely handed to me. So I'm ready, don't worry. I'm humbled. I'm ready.
Fantastic stuff. How long did it actually, were you guys working on the role-playing game, if you don't mind me asking?
So it's been around in some form for a couple of years. With obviously Steamforged did the board game, and so kind of as soon as I joined the company, we were working through different ideas. But in terms of real work, it was about three or 4 months at the beginning of 2021 of really hard work to very, very tight timelines to make everything work. But I think hopefully we've got a really, really good, fun game. Where, you know, within the particular definition of fun for Dark Souls.
Fun is losing over and over and over, and then eventually getting that one lucky run where you absolutely annihilate things, come out the other side, scream "Let's go" at the camera, and then that's pretty much that's it, isn't it? Like, it's what you do.
That is
exactly
right.
Also, got to have a massive shout out because Gamers Weekend has just super chatted 20 Bing Bang Bazinga Beans saying This should be good. Everything's sounding good so far. Thank you so much for that, my friend. Big love to you. Big bless.
What a cool dude. What a very cool dude.
Big bless. And hello to everyone who is joining us already over here. I can see a lot of familiar faces. I can see some brand new people as well. So hopefully if you like what you see, then don't forget you can always subscribe, become a member, join the Live and Let's Dice community. We do lots of streaming, lots of Warhammer battle reports and stuff like that. So there's always something to enjoy. And I'm sure if there are any lovely mods in the chat right now, they might be able to put in the Discord link as well, which would be very, very helpful. Big kiss on the top of the head for all of you. Right. Okay. Why don't we go around the bonfire, as we shall now call it, and say what character we're playing, what our names are, and maybe give a little bit of the backstory as to what our characters are, yeah?
Sure.
Why don't we go? Sorry, I just got a message from the missus just asking me what we're having for dinner tonight. I'm doing this. I'm eating. I'm feasting on pain and drinking down sadness. Come on.
Isn't it?
Yeah, probably should text her back actually. So, Mikey, why don't you kick things off? Who are you playing as today?
So I am playing as Arnold the Unladened. I am a deprived because I hate myself.
The thing is the deprived class is how would you describe it, Rich? The biggest challenge in an already challenging game?
Yeah, I mean, I almost feel like Rach might be best placed to describe what the deprived is as the true veteran amongst us.
I feel like From Software put the deprived in as a joke, and then were surprised when people started picking it.
Because they just weren't, they hadn't had enough pain, basically. They were just like, no, please, serve me up more on the buffet
You are
of...
naked. You have a stick in your hand. Are you sure? Okay.
Didn't they also give you the option to... Is it the pendant in the first game that's utterly useless as well as an item?
Yeah.
And he put that in as a joke, just being like, I knew that people would pick it anyway, even if you told them that it was useless because they think I was lying. Brilliant stuff. So, Mikey's playing as the deprived, and he's going to be... I don't even know what because your fight style in our regular Dungeons and Dragons games is very aggressive. Are you going to be approaching with that same level of ferocity?
I am going to roll like you've never seen rolling before.
Both through barrels and with dice, I imagine.
Yes.
Fantastic. So, Rach, who are you playing as? What's your name?
Well, good evening. Much to everyone's surprise, I'm sure, from my closet cosplay that is a dressing gown. I am Starseeker Luna. I am the sorcerer in this party this evening. I'm heckin' playing a sorcerer in Elden Ring at the minute, so I'm super excited to be one in Dark Souls right now.
This sorcerer class in Elden Ring, I know that we're not playing that tonight, it is fantastic, by the way. It is big bless. And the sorcerer in most of the Dark Souls games is absolutely brilliant as well. So hopefully you'll be able to save our ass from afar.
I'm going to be staying back, like, out of all the nonsense happening up, like, in front of me. I'm just going to stay back, stay safe, and just rain from above. That's what I'll do.
Well, fret not, because I will be right up there in the combat, because I'm playing as a knight today, and my name is Richter von Doomhausen, and I am here to do something to someone because of another thing. My memory is quite terrible, but don't worry, that's actually part of the mechanics of this game, because as Rich will now explain, you have sort of different elements that allow you to get bonuses and advantages on different skill checks, depending on is it your origin? Apologies if I'm wrong with the...
No, you have... So, obviously, I think one of the key elements of Dark Souls, the video game, is not knowing who your character is, and you kind of, you bring things to them as you're playing them. You start to think of them as you, if you like. Now, one of the great things about TTRPGs is you can explore who your character is and build them out in a kind of quite physical way, how you play that character. So I wanted to give characters and players something to start off with that would allow them to do that. So each character, you have a backstory, a memory, and a drive. The backstory is who you were before you became unkindled. Your memory is some fragmentary, illusory thing that you kind of cling to. You're not even sure where it comes from. It doesn't have to be linked to your death. It's just something that's stuck in your head that you don't understand, but you want to. You might, through the adventure, come to understand what it means. And then your drive is what keeps you getting up from a bonfire. You keep dying, you need a reason. So a drive is that. So then each of those can be used and invoked in play to give you a specific bonus. So your memory allows you to roll with advantage on one check of your choice. You can invoke that. You can say, I remember when, I was a locksmith. And it means when I'm trying to pick this lock, I have vague memories of this. I was, Your backstory allows you to roll with advantage on one saving throw.
Got you.
Oh, I know what's coming next. This thing, I know how this happens, or something like that. You get the saving throw bonus.
Mm-hmm.
And your drive, the thing that keeps pushing you forward no matter what, gets you a reroll on one fail save or check of your choice.
That's, I feel, is going to be one of the most important ones, that, isn't it? The failures.
It is. But you have to justify it. You have to use your drive and say why this is appropriate, and you only get it once per session.
Ooh, okay. And the session I'm imagining is, you mean the entire play session, is it?
Oh, I certainly do. Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, that's definitely made things a lot more challenging. Ooh, well, yeah, I know. It's going to be an interesting run, to say the least. I've just boosted up Rachel's volume because people have said that you're a little bit quiet, so hopefully that should fix things.
Testing.
All good, my
Dark
end.
Souls.
Dark Souls.
Dark Souls.
And again, hello to all of the new fresh faces that I've just seen jumping in, and big love as well to the fact that Lawson's in the chat as well as Janko are two mods. So if you see them in there with the little blue names, then give them some love and respect. Otherwise, they will ban you to the nether. So, with that in mind, should we begin our grand adventure towards, the grave? It might be. Should we?
Do it.
Wicked. Let's kick things off then. Yep. Rich, why don't you take it away?
Okay. There's suddenly a smell of wood and sap burning in your nostrils, and the three of you emerge back suddenly into consciousness again. Before then, there's just darkness. You're not sure how you got here, but all you know is you're suddenly around a bonfire. The flames spitting into the air, the embers swirling in the cold evening breeze. There's trees, what look like trees from where you are, you can't really see in the flames, that's the only light. And there seems to be somebody sat a little way away from you, watching you.
Okay. What can we see about this figure?
They're certainly proportioned like a normal human. They're probably, just from the way the light is kind of reflecting, they seem to be wearing armor of some sort.
Okay.
That's about it.
So we can see each other as well. We're all in the same.
Yeah, you can definitely see each other around the fire. You can sort of see you're in a sort of, I suppose, a clearing of some sort, if this is a wood.
Okay. Because I am very confused and enraged by this confusion, I'm going to stand suddenly to my feet, draw my sword and shield, and look around me for threats. What else can I see around this area?
That's about it. I mean, you're definitely feeling enclosed by the trees, though.
Okay.
They're thick on every side, all around you, and they don't seem to be moving like normal trees. There's no swaying like you'd expect, given the kind of strength of the breeze you're feeling on your face.
Is there any way I can help provide us with some light, or is this like a possibility?
You could reach in and grab a torch from the bonfire if you wanted, or something like that.
Yeah.
That would
Okay.
absolutely be fun.
Nice wee torch.
Okay. As you hold it up, you get a sudden glimpse of what you're standing in, and it's not a forest as you'd expect it. It is a thicket of crosses.
Ooh.
Dozens and dozens of crosses, all of which have people nailed to them
Oh.
Ooh.
all around you.
I know I've had bad hangovers, but this is something else. I won't say that. I will turn to the figure that's sitting by the fire, and I'll say, "What is this place? And who are you?"
Question wounds, yes. I remember when I had those for people. I wish I had better answers. And he kind of then just turns... You notice he's holding a very large sword, and he just kind of rests his head back against the pommel of his sword, nodding silently to himself.
Cheery fellow. I'll turn to the two beside me and say, do you either of you know where we are? Because I assume I have no connection to these two warriors either.
No. No. Sorry. No.
No.
I'm gonna look at you. Just glance up, but then I'm just gonna turn back to the fire and continue just looking around.
I'm starting to get agitated and worried. I feel like the oppressive nature of this area is getting to me, so I'm going to start striding to the other side of the bonfire where this figure is sitting, resting his head on the pommel, and I'll grab his shoulder and say, "You must tell me where we are. I need to find a way out of here."
You are in the woods. There is a way out, if you can find him. But he does not take kindly to strangers.
Him? Who are you talking about?
The owner of these woods.
Well,
gonna
which way do we go? Like,
Yeah, that's a good point. Which way do we go?
You can definitely make your way through the forest of
okay.
crucifixes. You could, you're not kind of hemmed in here. If you just wanted to plunge directly into the forest, you could.
I'm going to assume that there is a reason that we are here, and there is a reason that we do not know. It looks as though that this man who owns said wood is the only one who appears to have an answer. This guy is pointing us to said answer. I say we follow his direction. We go from there. Trust no one, and walk swiftly.
For a man wearing nothing but a loincloth, you sure do speak with the airs and grace of a lord. My name is Richter von Doomhausen, and I will extend a hand to this unwashed, feckless fool in front of me. Are you coming for the hug?
Come on, buddy. I will embrace you like a lord. Come. Anyway, we need to get going.
Okay. I'll make introductions to what's your character's name again, Rachel? Luna.
oh, Luna, yeah.
Yeah. I'll say, I am Richter von Doomhausen. Stay close to me, and I will lead us out of this wood.
Okay, well, not entirely sure if I should trust you guys yet, but I don't have much other choice, so lead the way.
That's it. We're all in this together.
Before we go, I'll just turn to this this figure who's by the bonfire one last time and say, why have you not left?
This is my home. This is my bonfire. For as long as I choose to rest here.
Sick. Okay, cool.
If you follow the way through the trees, beware, the crows are hungry now. They've picked most of the flesh off these unfortunates.
I'm assuming he's like gesturing to all of the people on the crosses.
I'm going to gesture to Luna's staff and just be like, and just kind of like nodding, like, not like really say anything, but when you kind of go, huh? Yeah?
Yeah?
Magic?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
You like it? You're very easily impressed.
I haven't got much to go off. I haven't got anything, so to me there is only knowledge.
Well, I have plenty of that for the both of us, so.
Perfect.
And if you stay close to me, I'll make sure that at least you have your life intact. And I will ready my shield and sword, and like the pompous knight that I am, I will start marching towards what I think is the right direction.
Perfect.
That's the wrong way.
I knew that, and I'll come back. I was just seeing what was over there. Nice collection of pebbles that you have there. Very nice. May I trouble you for a torch to light our way in these dark times?
Yeah, he's got a small satchel or pack by his side that he reaches in and pulls out a torch for each of you and gives it to you. They burn quickly here, but sometimes the limbs of the dead fall. They can be used as well.
Oh, grim.
I don't think we should trust a man who lives here. This is his home, and his garden is littered with crucified corpses.
Yes, but one insists that we must respect this man, seeing as we are technically his guest.
Okay.
Large. Okay.
Well,
Before we leave, good Sir Knight, I did not catch your name.
My name is Sir Andros.
Andros. I am not aware of any such knights. Whose house do you serve?
I served the owner of these woods for a long time. Now, I serve only myself and the needs of the bonfire.
Would you not consider coming with us? Surely there is a better life than crows, dead people, and twigs.
You have not seen much of the world for a long time, have you? This is
Uh,
quite comfortable by the standards of nearby.
Well, comfort has always made me itchy in my armor. I bid you good day.
I wish you luck.
This is my marching.
You head into the forest. It's not dissimilar, unpleasantly, from being in a forest. You're pushing your way through what feels like branches, except they're kind of extruded limbs held on by decaying muscle and fraying cloth. The smell is somewhere between an old room that's not been opened for a long time and the sweetness of off meat.
Oh,
And
Christ.
the ground beneath you crunches with every step as you tread on femurs and thumb bones. And then ahead of you, from somewhere in the depths of the forest, you hear a low growling.
Ah. I will ready my sword and shield. It's like in those action films, you know, when you just like cock the gun and it's already cocked, you do it anyway. I'm just keep doing that, like. Sorcerer, can you see where this is coming from?
Can I?
Make me a perception check, please.
Oh.
So what that is, you need to roll a d20, and then you add. If you see on your character sheet, you should have a skill box with all your numbers in.
Perception doesn't have any bonus.
Okay, so you just add your attribute to it, which is wisdom. So if you've got any pluses in wisdom, you add that to your d20 and tell me what the result is.
Okay, so I rolled a 5, but wisdom does have a +2, so it'd be 7.
Okay, that is not enough to see anything in the dark. All you can hear is this ominous growling growing louder, and then the tread of heavy footsteps.
I'm
Definitely not human footsteps.
I'm gonna if I'm able to, I'm gonna roll a stealth check and see if I can kind of like stealth up a bit and kind of get like behind a tree and kind of get an idea of what it is.
Absolutely.
Come on, mate.
Don't fail me now. All right, I got a 14 plus 4, so
Nice.
18.
Okay, yeah, that's more than enough. Yeah. You
Nice.
kind of skulk behind, again, what you refer to as a tree, but was in fact the withered skeleton
Yes.
of a of a man who was crucified here many years ago. And as you do so, the kind of light from your friend's torches casts into the darkness, and you can see the outline of a emaciated canine form, but its head isn't a dog's head. It's like a kind of mummified human skull mounted on a dog's body.
Nasty.
Okay, so Cujo's here. I'm going to turn around and kind of... And then just be like... There's a dog.
I believe...
But it ain't a dog.
What
I have not seen a dog like this.
I'm just going to say, what riddle is this? A dog that is not a dog?
I'm just going to point and go, a dog that isn't a dog.
Ah. Do you understand riddles, sorcerer?
I think he means that it's not a dog, but it is a dog.
I see. A dog that's not a dog. I don't get it, but I'm going to find out.
At that moment, the dog that is not a dog gives something like a strangle howl and starts to charge through the trees towards the two of you who haven't taken the sensible precaution of hiding behind a tree.
Oh my god, it's a dog that's not a dog!
Right.
So, at this point, we need to do two things.
Okay.
The first of them is to roll your position pool. Now, position is a resource you can use as well as your health. So that, basically, you should have a position dice.
Yep.
Roll that, add it to your position, your base position that's already on the sheet, and that becomes your position pool for this fight.
Okay, I have 15.
Oh dear.
So, base,
Oh, wait, no, I've
sorry,
got that
my
wrong,
monitor's... Yeah, base position is 7.
Okay?
Combat position pool, it says the D6. So, roll a D6.
Yeah.
1. So, 8.
That's correct.
Well, I got a 1 as well.
This fight could be interesting.
Well, I've got 11. This is going to be interesting, yeah.
I actually had mine wrong because my base position is 13. I thought it was just 10, so I've got 19.
That sounds a bit more like it for the night.
Huzzah.
So, now we need to roll initiative. Initiative works a little differently in Dark Souls to 5e. Rather than us basically allocating, positions and sticking to it, what happens is you roll. You tell me what your initiative score is, and I compare that to the initiative DC of the creature you're fighting.
Okay.
If it's above that, you are fast, and you then determine between whoever's fast, who goes first, who acts second, etc. If not, you're slow, and whoever's slow works out between it themselves in the same way.
Cool. Okay, so D20, yeah?
D20, add dex.
12 plus dex is... I've got 12.
Okay, you are fast.
Yeah.
I've got 16.
You are fast.
Hooray!
Can you explain to me why it was Dex?
Because that's your initiative. That's what your initiative bonus is.
Oh, it's just based on Dex.
It's just
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's so I've got +1. So roll a d20, and I rolled an 18. So I've got
Nice.
19. Speedy wizard.
You are all going to get to act before the beast hound charging through at you. So you get to decide who does what and in what order. What are you doing?
What do we think is the best thing? What weapons have you got, Mikey?
I have a club and I have a club and my plank shield. But I think because we've got the walking bazooka, which is Rach, she can do the freeing beams. But also we need some form of distraction.
Yeah.
Potential. I could throw my torch.
Well,
bang.
I don't mind taking a hit for the team. If Rach wants to light it up with mystical fire, then I can basically stand there, take a hit if I need to, and just keep it locked into combat. You can come along and just club it on the back of the head.
Yeah.
I do think Jills needs to take up the front position with his shield, like focus on defense. Mikey needs to get around the back, and then I'll stay back. I've got Soul Arrow, so I'll cast one of those.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good shout.
So, in terms of actions, then, I think Rach is the only person making an proactive action. Everybody else is kind of either readying or.
I'm going to slam my shield to attract its attention, the sword and the shield, to hopefully distract it while Mikey goes in for another attack.
I'm assuming it's ran past me, so I'll be able to, I'll have to move up to it. But then again, my speed is 30 feet, so surely I'll just be able to run in and mash it in the face.
Yeah.
We could just all... I don't know how you want to do it. We could all just put the boots to it medium style, or we could...
Why not? Let's just try and kill it then, shall we? So Rach goes first, I'll go second, then you come in with the old club lang at the
I'll
end.
go in and try and get the backstab.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Backstab with a club.
So, Soul Arrow. Let's do this. So I don't think... Let me just double check and get the rules up.
It says costs 10.
So that's casts, I think.
Oh, sorry,
You've got 10
casts.
Basically, you can cast that. You can cast
My
that spell
eyes.
10 times.
And damage is 1d6, so.
Yeah, and I don't think you need to roll to hit. Nope.
No.
So you just hit immediately. Roll me some damage.
All right, we have gotten a 6.
Nice.
Yes!
Go, Soul Arrow.
Phew.
So there's a kind of strangled scream and the smell of singed flesh from the beast as this glowing magical orb crashes into it. But it keeps charging forward. What's happening next?
I'm going to step up. I'm going to go and have a big swing with my sword. I will... Just thinking what I've got here. Do I choose to spend position before or after the attack has been made? Because it says spend one position to deal plus 2 damage on a successful attack. Do I have to say I'm going to spend it beforehand or after?
Oh, you can say that after.
Cool.
I'm not that bothered about that.
Wicked then. So I'm just going to hit once with the long sword. I've got +4 to hit. So I am looking at a 15.
Oh, just. Yes, that's a hit.
Okay, so I do 1d8 worth of damage, +2 slashing damage. Ooh, 9 in total.
Nice.
And then I will spend one position to deal +2 damage on it. So that'll bring me down to 18.
Okie dokie. It is pretty angry right now.
I would be too.
Yeah, its head thrashing about in fury as you smash it with your sword, and it's starting to try and lock its jaws around your shield. Okay, here comes.
Come on.
The unequipped.
Come on,
Let's
mate.
go.
Unga bunga time.
Let's go. Come on. So yeah, I'm gonna go in with my club +4 to hit. We got I got a 12.
16.
That includes it.
That's
that take you
including
up
my
to-
+4 to hit as well.
Okay, you could spend 3 position to turn that into a hit. You can do that. You can spend it on a 1-for-1 basis in order to succeed on checks or attack rolls.
That's so cool. I love that feature.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Excellent.
Let's
Okay,
drop,
that's the
drop
hit.
that position.
Don't
Right.
forget to cross off the extra position. Oh,
Yeah.
and Rach, don't forget to cross off the spell use. You're down to 9 casts for
Oh yeah.
Soul Arrow.
Okay, so I'm down to 8 position now.
Oh.
So it's my 1d4 +2.
Come on, mate.
Let's go, baby.
Love it.
5 damage.
Nice.
Nice. Okay, I mean you've hit this thing pretty hard. It's not happy, and it is now going to attack back.
Okay. Well, we knew this was going to happen.
It's going to attack.
Bring it on.
The knight in front of it, clutching his shield.
I'm just going to scream Doomhausen in his face. Doomhausen!
Okay, that is a 23.
Oh, my bones! My bones.
Which I mean is a pretty good roll.
My fragile
Going
bones.
to do pretty nasty.
Please be gentle.
Rough.
It is.
He's going to do 12 points of damage.
Oh, God. So I'm down to 6 position then, is that right?
That is correct, yes.
Oh, man. That was an awakening. But what it's done now,
you'll
he's
be glad
pissed
to
me
know
off.
it doesn't have sorry, it doesn't have any multi-attacks or anything like that, so it is your rounds again.
Right, okay. Now, because I am under half health, do I get my bloodied thing?
You do indeed get your bloodied.
Okay, so I may add an additional +3 to my constitution, and to their AC, they gain advantage on all strength-related checks and saving throws. They reduce all damage taken by 2. That is not bad. Ooh. What do we think? Do you think that I should attack it again, guys, or do you think I should wrestle it and try and hold it in position so that it's...
Is there any way you can focus on defense, or just like set yourself up as the wall and making sure that we don't get hit, but then not? Well, like, do you have any kind of defense? Like,
my AC is fairly high. I've got an 18 AC, but I could take a... Wait, the Estus Flask is only used for when you die at a bonfar, isn't it? It's not actually used mid-battle.
No, you can drink that in order to replenish your health.
And then how much would it cost to do... How many positional points would it cost to do an attack as well, or can you not do that?
That's a bonus action, drinking from your Estus Flask.
Oh, is it now? Fantastic.
Yeah.
In that case, then, I'm going to chug, because I don't want to die like a mug. So that's D10 healing, isn't it, for Estus?
The Estus, yes.
Okay, so I'm going to heal. Is that a 1 or a... Nope, yeah, that's a 1. I thought for a second I'd hit the big 10, but it's just the 1. Cool. Just a wee sip for me. I'm driving. So now I've had my soup. I'm going to put that down to 2 uses left. And then I'm going to go sod it and stab it right in the face with my long sword.
Right in its non-dog face.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to pick the part that is the most human of his face and put the sword through that. Hopefully. Well, not with that hit. That's a sweet 9. And I don't even think I can pay enough points to get me over the threshold without dying.
It's despite it's hurt you so much that you're kind of just flailing around, missing it, despite the fact it's kind of latched onto part of you.
To the untrained eye, it may appear as such that I am just screaming in pain, but this is actually a form of martial arts defense that I was taught way back in night school. That is the line I'm sticking to.
Excellent.
Like,
I'm going to whisper. I am going to whisper to the unladen, isn't it? Yeah. I'm going to whisper to you, just be like, help! Help! Is that the face you're going to make in response to my request for help? Just, ooh, looks like a you problem, pal.
I mean, I don't mind. Rach, do you want to go next?
Go, Rach, go, Rach.
okay.
Go.
Mainly because if you kill it or whatever, or if you don't kill it, I don't know. I don't want to get hit with those fireballs. They look deadly.
That's a very good point.
What fireballs?
No,
The magic arrow.
spears.
Oh. It's okay. You are
An arrow.
unlearned. They are sorcery, but I'll forgive you.
That was not the time for this.
Right. Okay. Listen. I feel like my most powerful thing I can hit it with is just another soul arrow. So I'm just gonna stay back and spam R1. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm able to sort of like boost that in any way, because it does say like. Oh no, that's if I hit it with my staff. I'm not going to bonk it on the head with my staff. No, I'll cast a spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So damage is 1d6, which has
Please
come
get a
out
6.
with a
Please get a
3.
Still good. That's still good.
And I don't know if I'm in a really good position to
Hey.
spend anything on that, because I've only got 8 and I'm kind of squishy. So we might have to just rely on what Mikey puts out.
And Mikey puts
sorry.
It's
Arnold.
fine.
Arnold?
Arnold.
Arnold?
Arnold?
I love the way it should always
King
have a
Arnold.
question mark at the end. Arnold?
Arnold.
That's just how you
Okay,
pronounce
so-
his name.
Arnold. Cast a soul arrow at the dog that's not a dog. Does 3 damage.
So you can increase the damage dealt by a soul arrow for a cost of 2 position per 1 point of damage.
Ooh. How close is it to death? Could you tell?
Can we see its health bar?
Yeah. Yeah.
I will. You can make a perception test as a
Ooh.
bonus action, and I will let you know.
Oh, do it.
In the same action, yeah?
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So my perception was I did that before. I just
Yeah.
roll sugar. I can't remember
D20.
which. A 20 and then I add 2 onto it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on.
11.
Oh, go on. I'm feeling generous. Okay. It has 21 points of health left.
What?
I might play it safe then and just hit it for the 3 for now.
Who is this stinky dog that is just mugging us off? What is it?
We gotta play the long game, Jules. Just concentrate on staying alive.
Now that I know that, I'm just going to yell, I hate you into the face of this dog thing. God damn. Well,
Time to flog the dog. That's
Come
not a
on.
dog.
Smash it. Skin it alive.
Right.
Is
let's do it.
backstabbing a thing in there? So you should get double damage for backstabbing it.
If you are the thief or I think the assassin, you do.
Oh,
Oh.
curses.
Random.
Right. Okie dokie. Well, what you're prepared to do in one life, you're prepared to do in another. And I'm going to smack it in its stupid non-dog face. No,
Come on, mate. You can do it. Oh no. What happened?
I got a 7. Oh, rough. I just sort of prod it in the back. Do something.
Wait, let him go. Let him go.
Bit.
At this point in time, I'm like Kermit the Frog. Help me.
I am laden with guilt. I apologize, Mr. Doomhauser.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. It's just a lung.
And now it's the dog's turn.
It's only got 11
it's
health
unlikely.
left, though, guys.
Oh yeah, you're fine. He just rolled a 2, and even with his plus
Yes.
4, even with his plus 4, that's a 6. So his head, these kind of human mandibles clang off your shield as he tries to rip your throat out, but fails. You just bring your shield up in time.
Oh. Right.
Nice block.
Thank you.
Nice block.
That's the Doomhausen special. Okay, right. I'm going to. So it's the next round of combat, I assume.
Yes, indeed.
Let's make a plan, friends, to not mess this up, and let's just kill it. Let's just kill it. I mean, I know before we were just having a little joke around, having a bit of fun, but let's just kill it now. Let's just kill it, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna stab it in the face.
Are you?
Yeah, this time I'm gonna do it. 100%.
Okay.
I'm switching dice as well because I believe.
Oh.
Ooh, I got an 18.
That is a palpable hit.
Ooh, a palpable hit. Tasty. This is I'm again pushing it right into its teeth that tried to bite me, and I'm just like just ramming it around in there. What did you like that? I got a 6 damage with that one.
Okay.
And can I do anything else to... Spending another positional point to up that. So I'm down to 5 position. So that's another 2 damage on top of that. So it's 8 damage in total.
Okay. It's just clinging on. It's definitely ragged now.
Good.
You can see great rents in its flesh and in the kind of, the decaying bone from which it's made. Right. Come on. Arnold and Luna.
Sir, would thou like to haveth the killing bloweth?
No. Go ahead.
Okay. So I quite fancy giving it a stab with my mail breaker.
Ooh.
Hello.
To save some mana, to save some spell cast, because hopefully it's going to kill it. So +1 to hit. 5 foot reach. Reach isn't. I'm not really understanding reach really. One creature. So roll 1d4 -1 piercing damage. Wait. 1d4 -1, but then +1 to hit. Spend 2 position. Oh, this is all a lot for me. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I know it's certainly a complex game the first time you play.
Okay, I had in my head it would be more damage than that, so maybe I won't do that.
Yeah, you are definitely better off staying away from it than getting in with the mail breaker.
I have a homing soul mass spell.
Yep.
And it's got 3 darts, so I don't know if it does damage 3 times.
It does. Each of those projectiles does 1d4 +1 damage.
Whoa!
For anybody who's watching, yes, it is magic missile.
Yay!
Yeah.
Wait, so where did you get the +1 from?
That's just the damage it does.
Oh, it just says 1d4 on my sheet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I will punish the
I'll take the +1. I'll take the
character generator badly next time I see him, which will be tomorrow. Alex, if you're watching this, you wait.
No, I'm not complaining. Cool, let's give that a go then.
Come
Okay.
on, Rach,
So
you can do it.
Okay.
You can direct them all at a single target. They will all hit. So basically, you're rolling 3d4 +3.
Okay. So I've got a 2, and a 3. I think it's dead.
10 damage, yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's was a bit of overkill. That.
It's exactly what you needed.
Yes! Yes!
So these 3 glowing blue darts smash one after another in exactly the same place into its side. You see they're basically beating a hole through its flesh into its chest, and it just kind of gives up and dies, its teeth still snapping mindlessly at the Knight Shield, but finally it kind of lies down and is dead.
I'm
Or
gonna
as dead as anything is in this place.
I'm gonna
Is
stab
there
it
a
one more time.
ragdoll? Can we play with its body? Is there a
Roll on it.
ragdoll?
Yeah.
Can we push it down a cliff?
Yeah, should we all roll over the body just to
Yeah.
really like embarrass it? Okay, so we're all
Yeah.
gonna roll over the body.
Sit down around it.
Obviously, I imagine I'm fat rolling because I've got the knight's armor, so I'm just going like, oh god, somebody help me up.
But from above you, you hear a couple of strange voices saying,
Oh.
"Done. Well done. Good work."
I'm
Got the
gonna
tutorial boss, lads.
shake the hands of both the other party members and say,
We'll just all
fantastic
shake hands.
battles. I really thought that there was a few moments there where I felt that. Oh yeah, sorry. I don't know where I'm positioned on your guys' screen, but I'm down the bottom here. Rich, I'll shake
You're
your
all
hand as
on the
well.
line.
Come over. Well done. It was pretty hairy back there, but we all came together and worked as a group. I feel like I can trust both of you after witnessing your passion in battle. And I'll do the classic Knight's Kneel. And then while we're doing that, I'm just going to root around on its body and see if it's got anything.
It doesn't have much, but you do get 700 souls divided between you.
Whoa! Swag bag. Here we go. And then I'm going to kick the dog in the face one more time. Just as
His head.
hard as I can.
Head flies off and does a couple of additional revolutions in the air.
And then I'll be like,
That-
now you're a dog.
Yeah, now that's a dog's body.
Yeah, exactly.
That'll make it easier to skin because I'm quite cold.
Are you climbing inside it to keep warm like the Tauntaun?
Not quite like that, but I'll wear it.
Oh, please be
Camouflage.
Mikey the dog
Then-
man. Just walking around.
Yeah, let's pretend to be a
Inside
dog,
the
it'll be fine.
Amazing.
I mean,
Amazing.
it's medium, and you're medium, so technically you do match in size physiologically, I think there's some differences, but
Where the dog?
Where the dog? I am the dog. Would that be a survival roll to kind of keep the trying like?
What do you plan? What do you plan on skinning it with? Your lovely sharp club.
I'm gonna gesture to your sword.
This sword has slain holy beasts of might and renown. You think
So
that
while
I would?
you're monologuing, I'm just gonna snatch it off you.
My sword! Oh! I'm not even going to put up
Right.
I
Here we
won't
go.
put up any
So-
resistance. I'm like, oh, my sword.
So quick question. You know how you get obviously, you've got your skills that give you obviously I get like +3 survival. Would I also get the plus to the wisdom as well from the thing, or is it just the plus?
no, it's
Oh
just
wait, to the proficiency. Never mind, I've got it.
Yeah.
Fine, it's all good.
Well,
I realised.
While there's just a quick lull, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's joining us here watching today. There's some great chat. Loads of people interested in the Dark Souls RPG. Lawson, I am going to send you a link that will take people to the collector's edition so they can pre-order their own ones of it if they are interested in this. And like Justin S says, Dark Souls, the game, now I can one-shot in my imagination.
Ah!
And then Squidward Tentacles is saying, can somebody please animate the fight with the dog? That is not a dog. Laugh my... LMFAO. And lots of love there. And Samuel Harms just rounding things up by saying, I'll protect you, says Jules. Now I'll have to run this through a translator. And in Soulsborne speak, it translates to, I'm going to die first.
Well, that was my plan. But yeah, he survived.
Yeah, Rich is definitely giving us a hint there. Right,
here
so
we go. I'm gonna
back to the
roll
action.
my survival check. Come on, that's when you want a 14.
Ooh,
yeah, you can skin that absolutely fine.
nice.
Sword back to Jules. I'm gonna kind of like rub it on myself to get it scent on me, so nothing can smell me.
Because
We can
I
smell
am
you.
a generous GM. That's what I've got on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that counts as hard leather armor.
No way. Nice one.
Yeah, why not? Which gives you you basically it's now your AC is 11 plus your Dex modifier.
Perfect.
What was it before, Mikey, just so we know?
Because
you
you just gone up by 1, but still.
Okay, fair enough. That's better than nothing, to be fair.
Mate, it's better than getting chomped on by a non-dog.
Now
And
you
you
are
also
the man
gain-
who's not a dog.
Exactly. But the thing is, though, I'm gonna, as I kind of like rub it on myself, I'm gonna like play into my backstory of like, what, and I'll repeat what I said before of what you're willing to do in one life. It's amazing what you're willing to do in another.
Ominous, I'll say. You're a strange man, aren't you, Arnold? Sorry, Arnold? And but I appreciate your company. Somehow you make me feel much more human.
From up above you on one of the crosses, you hear this kind of susurration of voices. Go this murderer, murderer, murderer.
Wait a minute, they're alive? Oh, Christ. Get through. I'm going to pick up a rock and just wing it at one of them. You stay out of it.
I'm gonna stay quiet.
There's silence when you throw the rock.
Whoops.
Except one voice that says, "We know you did too."
You stay out of my head, sorcerer!
I'm gonna gesture to the others and say, like, especially like the magic one. It's like, can you hear that too?
Yeah, we can hear that too. It doesn't make any sense though.
Yeah.
The futile whispers of dying men, and probably also women.
Oh yeah, it's quite diverse.
Yeah.
I'll say, it makes sense to me, but I wish it didn't. Let's move on.
Excuse me. No, if we're going to be traveling together, I'm going to need you to be honest with me.
I can only be honest about everything that I remember, and unfortunately I don't remember very much. But I
Okay,
know
well,
that
might
I
let you
carry
off then.
in my hands weapons of justice and valor, but also a strange guilt and remorse.
I can identify with that also. Sorry about that.
Don't apologize to me. It's cool. It's cool, baby.
So
It's cool,
now
baby.
that you do that that nice little heart to heart? Are we gonna?
Yeah, let's
whatever's
go.
going on here?
Okay, dog man.
Lead the way, boy. Go.
Whoa,
Go on.
whoa!
Go get it.
I'm just saying. There's a thing that's calling one of us a murderer, and you have swords and you look guilty. So.
What about the name Doomhausen makes me sound guilty? All right, mate. You want to go there? That's profiling. So. Okay, so we'll move on from the now skinless corpse of the dog that was the dog that wasn't a dog with the man who is now a dog who wasn't a dog.
Oh, we're gonna need someone to like mathematically figure this out. Like
The Venn diagrams of dog and man with the question mark in the middle.
my face in the middle. Okay. If we're
going?
confessing past, I suppose, like you say, I don't have much of a memory. What I do remember, I just see visions of roaring explosions, sudden blazes, and then rock and darkness. But I don't remember a lot. However, I do feel like I have done things which may stem judgment.
Well, as a knight, I was very accustomed to war. I've done a lot of things that I regret. But when you're told to do so, you must answer the call of valor.
May we all find atonement.
And money.
And money.
Onward! Where can we go from here, Rich?
Well, the woods just lead off, but you can definitely see where the dog came from. There is light.
Let's go and explore that area, should we?
Okay. As you head towards this light, it grows fiercer and brighter, and the woods, the crucifixion woods, start to thin, dropping away until you are confronted by what looks like an old manor house.
Maybe the lord of this gardens isn't so insane as to not have such a fitting mansion. I'm going to move towards it. But actually, are we allowed to, in these moments here, are we allowed to just like rest up and drink Estus to heal back position? Or
You can drink Estus whenever you want.
But you said it resets to the lowest part of your position pool. Is that correct?
Yeah, it will stay. No, it will stay as the lower score. So if, for instance, you finished, let's say you'd rolled up to, I think, did you roll up to 19?
Yes.
If you'd stayed on 19 and taken no damage in that fight, it would go back to 15, your starting pool.
Right.
Given that your pool is now much lower than that, it stays at that figure.
Okay, right. I will take a chug from my Estus to bring me back up because I'm on 5 at the moment, and I don't think that's great. So
you can only refill your Estus flask as a long rest at a bonfire.
Oh, well, I've already rolled, and I rolled a 9, so I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm going to take that anyway, because that will bring me back to 12.
I just like the idea of you going back on your decision on that dice roll and just like sort of backwashing it.
Just like coughing it back in. Trying to pull the tab back up like on a can of Coke. Like, oh, no, that's still good. What do you reckon the Estus soup tastes like?
Honey.
Sunny delight, innit?
Sweet.
But like before they took all the sugar out of it.
Oh, what that would make kids glow.
Yeah,
The luminescent generation.
Leaching into the Souls universe.
Yeah.
That little bit of them that turned orange is actually, you just find little random pinkies in the Souls universe. That's canon.
With the massive mansion that's in front of us, is there anyone on guard outside or people walking the grounds?
It looks completely deserted, and has been for some time now.
I think we took out the guard dog, to be honest.
Yes, and if there's one, there's likely to be more. Maybe we should make haste to within the mansion, so at least we have a fighting chance and don't get ambushed again.
If the door's open.
Trust
The
me.
door is wide open. It's
Oh.
big, heavy double doors. One of them looks as though it's been wrenched off completely. The other one's just kind of hanging slightly listlessly. Its bottom half broken.
Class.
When you say broken, do you mean it's broken in or from the inside or the outside?
From the inside out, as though somebody was trying to get out and smashed it open.
Oh, that's unsettling. Right. I'll say to my friends, be wary. It seems as if there's trouble afoot. Are you happy to proceed?
Absolutely.
Okay.
We are the two. Well, we are. I am with two of the people who have defended my life, so I am as comfortable as I will ever be.
Think of what riches may be in store for us.
I do love money.
As you step inside, the floor is made of wood, but quite thickly. There's rugs, once really quite beautiful and bright, but now decayed and grey. And as every step you take, sort of there's explosions of dust in the air, motes hanging there for a moment, and then billowing out as the wind from outside catches them and distributes them across the room. The room you immediately enter into is a hallway, and off that there is a flight of large stairs leading up, sort of like the Resident Evil mansion, if you know.
Oh,
that
nice.
reference.
Yeah.
It goes up with the two stairways and then onto a broad hallway. Off the side, on your right and on your left, there are two, both identical large wooden doors, both closed, and they both look fairly kind of tightly shut. They've not been, destroyed or damaged in the way that the front door has been.
I'll
You can also see, sorry, I should just say, you can also see the small paw prints of the dog that wasn't a dog as it ran through here and then down and out into the woods.
Ooh.
I think we should follow the footprints back to their source. Maybe if we go there, we might find the owner.
Yeah.
I don't think we want to find the owner.
Potentially, you're right there.
I just want to point out, watch your feet, gentlemen. Like, don't step on any pressure pads just in case the place is trapped, okay? Watch
Ooh.
where you're standing.
Who's got good perception in the group?
Mine is. No.
I have 0 perception. Like, no
plus
buffs, no
1.
nothing.
+2.
Actually, it's wisdom, isn't it, that's based off of, so I get +1. Do you want to do a check, a trap check in the room?
If I can.
Yeah, just make me a perception, or I'd even allow insight.
Insight would be the same for me, so. And that's is that a 20 again?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, I forget which one is like. If it doesn't say otherwise, it's usually a 20.
Yeah, usually for like any sort of like checks and stuff.
Yeah.
It's a 20. Yeah.
Never mind.
What
rolled
would
a
you get?
1.
Oh no!
Oh, fumble.
Okay. So
It's fine.
3.
You got to get them out of the way early.
This room is absolutely safe. You're pretty sure this house is absolutely safe.
Oh, yeah, I mean, we'll just go right in. That's fine.
Yeah. Don't
Oh,
worry
sick.
about it. It's fine.
Well, I trust her word, so I'm marching forward. I'm just going.
Yeah, I've got no problem with that.
Yeah. Well, you don't trigger anything in here. There's nothing in here. I mean, you're following the dog's footsteps, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In which case, you are completely safe. It leads you back through a series of winding corridors into what looks like what was once a small kitchen. The floor is thick with you're pretty sure bones ripped from the crucified beyond. They're kind of clearly been pulled off and dragged in here to make meals.
Okay.
Just off the kitchen, there seems like a small pantry or something like that. And in that, you can hear a strange, lilting song of some kind.
Ooh,
Ugh.
ominous.
I don't want to follow the song.
I would say to the group, let's Arnold, if you get to the door and open it but hide behind it, I'll brace myself ready for anything that comes out. and if Luna's behind me ready to cast magic over the top to get whatever's in there, then it's a good sort of response to the trap, if it is one.
Okay.
I like that idea. I
Really
feel
like-
like we're getting to the point where it's the equivalent of sticking a handgun out the door and just so I'll so hang on. So you're going like shield and then
Yeah, shield and sword ready to go. So I guess in this case for Rich it would be I'm readying up.
Really like that tactical thinking, by the way, Jules. So have a point of inspiration.
Yay! I'm inspired.
You're
an
inspiration.
I'm an inspiration. Let's open this dang door then.
Okay. How do you want it? Do you want it? Do you know what I feel we're gonna do? I'll open it quietly and it'll just be like, ah. And then it's just like whoever's there's like, all right, mate.
I say
okay.
open it as quickly as you can then. So even if it's
do
like crusty, dusty hinges, then it won't matter.
I'm assuming I can just open it.
Ooh.
Yeah, it doesn't. No struggle at all.
Perfect.
Opens as it's clearly been opened many, many times, and
Ooh.
what you immediately see, nothing flies out. Nothing. What you see, kind of in the darkness in a corner, looks to be like a giant, overgrown raven.
What?
Its arms hinged like wings, bedraggled feathers hanging from it in thick, unkempt clumps. Its beaked face kind of turns round and you see these unnaturally large eyes. And it seems to be stirring in an empty bowl. But it's as though, and it keeps kind of lifting up the spoon it's got in one of these clawed, gnarled hands to check, the viscosity or something that's hanging from the spoon, but there's nothing on it. It's just empty, and so's the bowl, just stirring and stirring.
It's
So-
just like a wee old dementia bird, isn't it? Can we try speaking to it? Like try hailing and see if it speaks English?
Yeah.
Hello? Everything all right in there?
And stir and stir and stir. Must make the master's meal. Must make the master's meal in time. Can't get angry. Can't get angry.
You sure you're making it quickly, yeah?
Time and time and time. It takes the time it takes, but the master's meal I must make.
That's empty.
The master gets what I make.
I'll tap Arnold on the shoulder and just be like, let me give it a try. The master
you
says...
You
the
or
mas-
Luna
yeah.
for us to talk to them.
The master has sent me. He's looking for his meal. He's very hungry. I can bring it to him if you can tell me where the master is.
Where he always is. In the room beyond. Up the stairs, up the stairs. Careful though. Careful. The master hears you. He doesn't like to be disturbed when he's working. No. Make him angry. Don't make the master angry. That's why the meal must be ready.
That's why we don't make the master angry at all, do we? That's why there's another way in, isn't there? For the servants.
Oh. No servant's way. If there was a servant's way, then someone could sneak that way, couldn't they? The master wouldn't like that. No.
Yeah, of course, that'd be silly. Just pulling your wing, leg, whatever you got. Yeah.
Yo, keep her talking.
Yeah.
Can I do I'm going to do a perception check to have a look around the room to see if there's any form of it's a big kitchen. There might be blades, knives, things I can steal.
Oh, yeah, definitely. By all means.
Yeah,
In fact, no, you don't need to make a perception roll for that.
No.
You can find a large dagger. There's a couple of kind of things which would work as daggers. If you give
I'm going
me
to
2
tap
secs.
Luna on the shoulder and be like, just like point at the stuff that's about, just to see if there's anything that, just like, while he's talking, pick about.
Yeah, so there is a large thing which we could basically... I mean, there's basically a dagger that does 1d4 piercing damage.
Nice.
You can throw it, and if you use it, its kind of special effect is you can spend one position to move 5 feet in any direction after a successful attack.
Oh, so you can like disengage after you've thrown it or used it. Oh, that's really cool. I like that. That would have been so useful against the dog that wasn't a dog.
Yeah, that would have been perfect, actually. Does anyone want that? Does it could be something good for, I don't know, to get, because it might be better than the mail breaker.
Yeah, maybe, because
And
mine is D4
with you being
-1.
squishy, you might be able to like hit and dart away. It might be a way to like keep you alive.
I've been a thief all my life, so I think I can successfully sneak in and just sort of like nick this, just sort of put it in my robe and walk away.
There we go, perfect.
With this servant that's the cook that's working there, I'm going to ask, just on the off chance, is there anything we can do to help you make this meal? Are you looking for any fresh ingredients?
Yes, mushrooms. Mushrooms from the cellar.
Right. Okay. I'm going to turn around to the rest of the party and be like, I know this is going to sound very counterintuitive, but I got a feeling that we should maybe help this cook make the meal, because if this master's going to be angry at us being here and will attack us on sight for disturbing him, it might be better if we can earn his favor by doing something good.
What kind of master with a field of hung corpses is going to enjoy a nice fresh hot meal from 3 intruders? Don't mean to burst your bubble here, Lord Fancy Pants, but look at where we are and work backwards. We're not somewhere nice. This is not somewhere good. We are not here to make friends. We are here to leave and find atonement.
But
if you want to leave and you want to stay alive, we move.
But you must honor the house. You must honor the master. That is the knight's code.
That is a man. If you are a man with a code, you are a man with honor.
So, should we go fishing for mushrooms in the cellar?
Do you want to go fishing for mushrooms in the cellar?
It would be my dream come true.
It would be a vigorous time.
This means a lot to you.
Listen, as I said before, I've done a lot of bad things in my past, and I wish to try and atone however I can by helping those in need. And last time I checked, a half bird, half man, scraping the empty bottom of a pot with no soup in. Well, that's just sad. That gets me right here. That hits me where I live.
Some creatures are beyond help. Sorry. We need to look out for number 1 and 2 and 3 as well, I suppose.
But what if 4? 4 is so close to 3 now.
No, hang on.
He's on to something here.
The cellar, right?
Yeah.
If the master wants his bait, we can go down in the cellar. We can also get more tools for survival. Don't know what they keep down there. There could be oil for torches, anything like that. Rags, clothing, armor, shields, whatever. There was a lot of money here when, this once clearly opulent spot. But right now, it's Dust City. We need to, I think, maybe help a little bit, but don't go in to make friends, maybe?
There could also be more dogs that are not dogs in the cellar.
There we go.
To be fair.
I don't want more of that. That was horrible.
How about, as a compromise, we go to the cellar, we take a little peek inside, and if things get a little too spicy, we turn around and we book it.
That is an option. Okay.
Plus, they might have nice wine as well, to be fair.
Ooh.
Yeah. There we go.
The accent sold it for me, so yeah, I'm in.
Come on, let's go. Let's get blasted. Let's get blasted. Come on.
Oh, just forget the what else?
Yeah. I mean, it's either that or become a corpse on a cross, isn't it? So.
Okay.
I mean, plenty of bone stock for broth and that.
We could just make a stew. We could actually just do a better dish than eat. Anyway, we're going off subject. Rich is looking very exacerbated. Yeah.
No. I'm. If you guys want to turn this into Dark Souls the Cookery show,
We had a saying on our previous.
I mean, it's not what I expected, but I'll go for it.
On our previous Dark Souls run, we had a saying. What was it, Mikey? This is not a podcast, and we need to get on with the action and stay on track.
Cut this bit. Keep going.
Okay.
Imagine stalling.
To the cellar.
The Corvian cook kind of points when she hears you say that. She points out with one long, elongated digit and round, and you see kind of there's a small door behind the door you've opened, which is painted to look like part of the wall.
Ooh, secret door.
Very well.
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
So if you open it, there is just stairs leading down into darkness.
Okay, I'm gonna, because we still got our torches, haven't we?
Yep.
Sorry, did you say that we can hear something?
Just the drip of water.
Okay, I'm gonna proceed down first, torch in hand, shield, not my sword, ready to defend, and I will give a motion to my friends to stay back a little bit to keep the exit safe, just in case things turn sour. And I'll proceed down the spooky stairs.
Ooh.
Greg WJ is asking, so position is kind of like a fate pool then? So it's like a resource that's generated at the beginning of battle, and you can use it to obviously spend on different abilities and do extra actions. That's correct, isn't it, Rich?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. We wanted to create something that gave you the feel of stamina and having to preserve and conserve your energy in order to make your attacks better or worse, or when you wanted to execute them, but without giving players another pool that they had to keep checking on during combat. So we kind of amalgamated them.
I really like it. It's a really fun idea, actually, to constantly think, I could do that extra bit of damage, but it could screw me over by doing it.
Risk reward, baby.
I love it.
Risk reward, exactly.
Okay, down the spooky stairs we go.
Well, make me a dexterity save.
Oh, bollocks. Right, okay. I'm going to use my point of inspiration. Can I do that? Do I get advantage? Is that
You
what
might
it is?
want to save it until you know what you roll.
Yes.
use
Good idea.
Use your free reroll.
Come on. Wait a minute. I remember reading something about my knight's armor, and I'm pretty sure it's bad. It says here, whenever wearing knight's armor, you suffer -1 to your dexterity. So making initiative dexterity throws -1. Hooray! 13 down to a 12, but my dexterity bonus, if I have one at all, is 0, so it is down to a 12.
You are okay. You don't slip on the stairs. The water, but you see that this water is cascading down from the kind of ceiling, making the stairs themselves almost like almost smooth like a river.
Okay.
The thought of Jules just falling down the stairs and breaking his neck just because he wanted to go down and get some mushrooms for the bird.
I'll call back to the party. 'Tis quite slippery here. I recommend squatting down onto thy backside and scooting down the stairs like a toddler.
Richter von Scoothammer. Let's go.
Arnold?
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 I mean,
After you.
I
Thank
feel
you.
like I should take that point of inspiration back.
No!
As a punishment
That's why
for suggesting that.
No.
I won't.
But you could.
I feel like I should.
I'm assuming I've got to. Am I doing a dice check as a DC as well?
No. Basically, it was
we're
to see if the
skidding.
first person through without checking
Yeah.
fell. But no, now you know to look for it and you're being careful. You're all good.
Okay.
We're skitting.
Okay. The cellar is large and clearly natural, as in kind of the house has been built on a cave system or something like that. The water flowing down from the top joins this large pool down at the bottom, and you can see clumps of mushrooms, in the torchlight, right at the bottom of the pool.
I'm going to, after that incident with the stairs, can I do a perception check to see if there's anything else in this area that might want to jump on us or whatever?
Certainly can.
Okie schmokies. I am looking at wisdom, and my wisdom is +1. So, I've got a 14 with my bonus.
Yeah.
That is pretty good. You can see what looks like a kind of a broken statue at the bottom of the pool. Covered in lichen and moss, and entirely kind of still, but poised as though it were reaching for the mushrooms.
Right. Okay.
It's all clad in armor as well, not dissimilar to yours.
So there might be some kind of petrification spell upon this room, upon these mushrooms, upon that pool perhaps. How can we test it?
Sorcerer, do you have any abilities to remove status effects of such nature, or any knowledge from your years of studying that might be able to aid us?
Not currently. I've heard of this kind of thing happening in lands far from here. I've never seen it with my own eyes.
What kind of trap or monster or element?
Get the cook.
Sorry?
Get the cook.
Are we
Push
going
her
back
in.
up?
Push the cook in the water.
You said you wanted to find out if it works or not. Let's give it a go.
There must be another way apart from drowning the person we're trying to help.
Why is it, right? Hang on a minute. How come if she's got to make the master's dinner, on time, all the time, every single time, why is she stood there stirring an empty pot? And why is she sent us? I don't trust this.
She's just old. Time has not been kind to her brain.
And she's also half bird, so...
That's true. I don't...
John,
She has thumbs, clearly.
John in the chat has just said, throw Mikey in. Just mean, very mean.
Wait, hang on.
I mean-
I'll take the wolf pelt off my back and I'll throw it in.
Won't just see if it's...
yeah, but the wolf isn't...
But if
It's
I'll
not
dip
alive.
it in.
Like,
If it dips in and it's petrified.
yeah, I mean, you test the water. The water itself might be, like, toxic. Yeah, I mean, you might as well.
Kind of take it off, blob it in, have a look.
Seems fine.
Just wet.
Water, absolutely soaking, but yeah.
Sweet. I'll go in and get whatever I need to get out of there.
So is it the only source of mushrooms in the room, this down at the bottom of the pool?
It is indeed, yeah.
Okay, so what we're going to do is I think that we should... How deep is the pool?
About 30 feet.
And we don't
Okay,
have
so
any...
that's maybe-
Do we have any rope or anything like that on us?
We're in a cellar. Well, we're in a... Whatever this is.
You can, I mean, there's over towards the far side of the room. You can see there's some sort of some tables and stuff like that, some packing cases.
Chuck a chair or something from the table or something in the pool, cause a splash, see if it alerts anyone.
Yeah, I think that's good. See if they're like a bit of bait for a big fish sort of thing. Let's put something in there just to see if there's anything living in the pool, and if not, we'll try and get something together like a rope. Put one of us in, and we can pull them back immediately if things start to go south.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you chucking something in first, then sort of tying the rope, or are you kind of having the person ready to go, throwing what order?
We'll do the throwing the thing in first, I think, just in case.
Okay.
Because if we
So
chuck
hang
somebody
on.
in afterwards, that might be a bad time.
Yeah, but are we prepping the rope?
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, we should make sure that we can do the plan B, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, you can find sort of a length of rope. It looks
Okay.
fairly secure.
Cool.
Bit old, but should be fine.
Wicked. I'll. Who's volunteering to go in? Because I weigh a ton, so that's not. Yeah. Luna's just like that. Okay, right.
I'm good.
I'll tie it
I'll do
around
it,
Mikey, and
I'm
I'll tie half
alive.
of it around me as well. Attacked as the ballast support on it.
Okay. As you chuck something into the pool, the splash echoes around the cave, and you hear the kind of slap of wet feet on the stone across from you, and this kind of strange-looking creature with huge red eyes creeps up and starts looking around. It's kind of this bulbous throat pulsating like a brain.
Right, it's a basilisk. We need to leave. We need to leave.
I'm
No.
Charge
doing
in.
that.
Charge in, you say?
Are you from what?
Are you from Idiot Land?
I was going to say Chargentina, but I thought...
Okay, well, I'm going to... Oh, yeah. I'm going to... We should probably fall back, shouldn't we? We don't know what this is. I personally don't know what it is. My character doesn't know what it is, so...
I've never seen half the stuff that we've seen today.
Yeah.
So, poor.
I've read about them in
I
books.
would allow somebody an Arcana or a History check to see if they do know in character. And as Luna is a sorcerer, they could make it advantage.
Do
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
If you know
Oh,
in
definitely-
character what it is.
Definitely read about these guys in books. I'm pretty sure. I've got a +4 Arcana, +2 to Int, so that's
That's good.
+6. So,
No, the Arcana score already has your Int value included in it, so you just need
okay.
their skill.
So 11.
You get, if it's advantage, you get to roll twice and pick the highest dice.
Do it.
So
do it.
roll again and see if you get better than 11.
You got this.
Why is it advantage? Sorry.
Because you're a sorcerer, you're learned
okay.
in weird things.
So now it is a 15.
Ooh.
15. Okay, yeah. You know this is a basilisk. You know what to look for and what they look like, and what they can do.
Yeah, I do.
Do you have enough time to tell us any weak spots or anything like that if you've researched it, or is it literally just don't mess
Yeah.
with?
Well, it's just sort of slowly walking up to us, isn't it? So beware.
Right, it's crawling across it's coming up from its little kind of den
Yeah.
in the rocks and the water to see what's caused this splash.
Guys, careful if you see a cloud. I remember reading about a golden cloud. Don't touch it.
Okay. I say to Mikey, why don't you throw something else against another wall, and we can so it turns around, and then we'll both rush it
Yeah.
because it's looking for us. It hasn't seen us yet because we're staying still. So we're just like throw something else at another wall, distract it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna pick up. I guess I'll pick up the first handheld thing that I can pick up with my hands and just.
Some rock or something like that. Okay. Make me a dexterity check here, because I'm thinking, is this going to be sufficiently kind of well thrown to distract the creature and not have it check out where this item has come from?
Yeah. Okay. So let's get
Come on,
the
Mikey.
dex
I believe in
here.
you, mate. I believe in you.
We have a 16.
Okay, yeah. The basilisk's attention suddenly switches to where the rock has hit the side and cascaded down, knocking a few other rocks with it. Its distraction is definitely distracted for a few moments. What are you doing?
Okay, I'm pushing forward into battle and attacking straight away.
Okay.
Just because that's all I know how to do, mate. That's all I know how to do.
Fine. I was going to suggest quickly going and getting the mushrooms quietly.
Oh, you could do that. You can do
Yeah,
that.
yeah, because then
I'll
I
do
can
that while
fight
you-
it, and as soon as I can disengage, then after that, and we can just fucking go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, given that it's going to take you an action, it'll take you your full movement to run around to the basilisk. But we are going to be in combat, so let's roll up our position.
Sure.
And then roll initiative and see, and hope you beat the basilisk's DC. for
And there's
initiative.
no way Arnold can just sneak in and get the mushrooms, and then we can.
I mean, I would allow Arnold to try that, but I've been told by the knight they're charging round.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
So unless you want to restrain the knight and try and stop them, which I will allow you to do,
Well, okay.
but otherwise, this is going in straight into combat.
I'm gonna. Yeah. Go ahead. Just
Was it Roderick? Sorry,
Oh, Doomhausen or Richter von Doomhausen.
Richter. That's it. Richter. Not yet. Not yet. Wait.
But my juices
Patience.
are flowing.
So I guess I'll try and stealth check to go as quietly as possible, slip into the water.
Yeah. Okay.
So Oh, that is a 9.
Is that including?
Yeah, that's including.
Okay, well,
Eep.
let me just see what your DC would be for that. Okay. If you were to spend 6 points of position, you'd be able to do it.
Okay, right.
How much health have you
That's
got?
that's gonna put me down to 2 here, but I'm willing to do it for the greater good. Now,
Greater good.
like you say, you've got to atone, and you've got to put yourself in these positions that you once removed someone else from having the opportunity from doing, and that has forever been weighing upon my soul. So I will do that. I will, fall on said sword and take the 6 points off to put me to 2. That means if we can get out without being seen, I can get the double chug on, and then we're ready to party.
Cool. Sounds brilliant.
Yeah, done.
My juices
I'm
have
in the
gone
water,
from
fire.
boiling to tepid now, so I'm okay. I'm more rational.
With the skill and speed of a young Michael Phelps, you enter the water, swim down, seize the mushrooms, and return before, and giving you all just enough time to kind of scurry up the stairs before the basilisk's attention is drawn back to what's been going on.
Oh.
You do notice that the statue was almost, it looks as though it were turned by, it definitely looks, it's an extremely realistic statue, shall we say.
Right.
You can see the features are twisted in a cry of agony as this poor knight was turned to stone by the basilisk down here.
Should be like, sucks to be you, as we close the door.
And then you're back in the kitchen.
Gonna go straight up to the cook and be like, you definitely did not say in the quest of go help us get some mushrooms that there would be some bloody basilisks down there. That slip your memory?
Time for master's dinner.
Oh, dude. Oh, you're so lovable. I can't stay mad at you.
Time. Yes.
Time,
Better
time,
be worth it.
time is all we have.
I'm
Just
gonna
get them.
just plop the mushrooms in.
I refuse to. I'm going to eat them in front of her. No, I'll put them.
She seizes them and puts them into the bowl and starts to kind of almost like the bowl becomes a pestle and mortar, and she starts to grind them.
Do you
And
need
then-
Delicious.
anything else for Master's dinner?
Now, bring me a plate.
Oh, plate. Yeah.
Give me a shield.
What's the acceptable level of dust allowed on this plate? Because there's
There's no option that they're all coated.
I'll just give them one. Just give it a quick sort of like, and just pass the plate.
Nicotine yellow.
She pours the stuff on and then holds it up and says,
You take it. In the upper room beyond.
Sorry, Rich, you froze just at the point where you said it.
Yeah.
Take it. It was like you were hanging there. I was like, what did she say? Yeah, you're back. You're back.
You take it to him. Up in the room beyond.
Yeah, we will.
Thank you very much. Have a lovely day. Also, tidy this place
Beware
up.
the
It's a
traps
state.
on the upper landing.
Oh, thank you very much. Traps on the upper landing.
Yeah.
Because why wouldn't you have that here? Thank you very much. Hope you have a lovely day. And like I said before, clean up this place. Bit of a state. So, bye.
as you start to turn, you see she's grabbed another bowl and is just stirring again, muttering about making Master's meal.
Tell you, he's a hungry guy.
Well, I'm gonna have a swig on my Estus.
Yeah.
I think he's just eat the mushrooms. I was like, no.
Get the old double swig.
No one ever
what-
got mad
what
at
am I
someone
rolling
bringing
again?
them food, right?
In the history of the world, no one has ever been mad by being given food.
Yeah. So I think we're okay.
Yeah.
You both think we're okay in a man who litters his house with traps?
Well, as okay as we can be.
You've got a point. This
Better
is as
than not
okay as
having
we've
food.
been so far.
Yeah, it's better than not having food.
Mikey, I'm loving this character development of you always raising a very salient point, and then one of us just saying something like, "But what if?" And you're like, "Actually, yes." Like, I'm back on board. It's like you have a moment of clarity, and then you're right back into the.
I'm glad you picked up on that.
It's a good character trait. That I like it.
What am I rolling for this? Is it D8 or
A D10.
What's your origin?
my origin is the Jack of all trades.
Okie dokie. So that makes you a D8. So it's D8.
D8, no worries. So I'm going to roll 2 of these bad lads. So first off, we get 5 hit points back, put me to 7, and then solid 8, back up to full health.
That's really nice. Are you on full health, Luna?
I am.
Nice.
Go on, hitless run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great. Can we get through this entire one shot without Rach taking a single hit? That is the challenge. Let's do it.
Protect me.
Just to annoy Rach.
Well, so I'm assuming, are you taking the mushrooms to the master? What are you doing?
Well, they're going to get cold otherwise. I mean, who doesn't love just a plate of mushrooms?
Morbid curiosity, I do want to try it. Like, what has she done? How has that become a meal?
Okay, well, I mean, it's basically a kind of thick mushroom paste.
I don't know what I expected.
Okay, make me a constitution save, please.
I don't know what I expected.
And that was a freebie. Come on.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, good times.
This is the thing. I've not been a player for so long. Right, Constitution saving throw, so we're getting a +3 on this. Let's go. Yes, 15 overall.
Okay. You feel slightly bilious, but that could just be the texture and the temperature as it goes down. But it's definitely not something you want to try more of.
Not a fan of that. Maybe the master would be annoyed if you brought him this. Just saying.
He gets what he gets. He was going to get a big bowl of nothing, so be grateful. Now, traps on the first floor. That sounds like a bit of a problem. I would love to say that I'm very, very wherewithal with my surroundings, but I don't think that's actually true. Is anyone particularly good at looking for traps? I guess it would be perception. Would that be?
Yep. But I'd allow insight potentially, or investigate if somebody.
I've got high investigation +4.
Ooh, yes. Okay.
So maybe I don't know, cast a little spell and there's a little bird that flies around, just has a wee look.
Yeah.
So it comes out as a 19.
Okay, wow, and yeah, you'd have got to make that test at advantage as well because you knew what you were looking for, basically. Yeah, you see a series of slight depressions in the upper landing carpeting, which are clearly pressure pads. You recognise them. You're pretty certain that as long as you don't step on them, you should be fine. You're not quite sure what it would take to deactivate the trap, but you think levering up the carpet and probably there's a single trigger point connecting all the different traps, so that if you wanted to, you could probably leave that up, find that, and cut it to make it safe. That would take a little bit of time and cause a little bit of noise.
Or I could just point it out to my friends and just say, well, don't stand on the raised bits.
We'll follow your lead.
And hope you don't have to run back this way.
No. Learn to roll, guys.
Just putting that out there.
I like a challenge.
Okay.
Could you not leave a splodge of mushrooms next to every... like Hansel and Gretel it?
Just a little splodge. But then...
follow the mushroom trail.
Yeah. Follow the mushroom paste. Like, I'm not, like... I just feel like...
and follow the yellow brick road.
Yeah, like,
yeah,
I just
known
feel...
fact.
I'm gonna say to Arnold. I'm gonna say to him, listen, mate. I don't think he's gonna want all of this paste. He can't be that hungry for what is effectively gruel. So here, have your fill and leave your trail. And then I'll part the food that he's taken to make it still look like a full dish.
It's like flatten it. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Just on the off chance that we end up, I don't know. If we get chased by another one of those dog things, it might get distracted and lap it up. I don't know. I just feel like we need to maximize our window of survivability here because we've had a terrible time since we've got here.
You're telling me I'm still bleeding out from the bite from the dog?
Yeah.
You're so wise for a naked dog, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad we joined
I've got no
up.
answer for that. That was both a lovely compliment and insulting. Thank you.
Oh,
I'm
you're
just saying,
welcome,
what-
especially.
While we're having this heart-to-heart moment, I'm very glad that I've met you two, because if I had known you two when I was growing up, I would have got into more trouble and had more adventures than I could have possibly imagined. Having the time
Oh,
of my
you're
life.
You're
Even
so
if it is a short one.
sweet.
Okay, so you're putting
Yes.
down your slime, are you?
That was unexpectedly heartwarming.
Yeah, exactly. You've got to have moments like that.
Yeah. It's not a podcast though, so let's continue spreading this slop.
Bling.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That is a very smart move, and in fact, have a point of inspiration. That's
Hey.
Arnold
Arnold?
gets that. Very very smart thinking. Okay, so you do that. You kind of mark the trail of trapped carpet. There are a couple of rooms up here, but it's pretty obvious you would think which one is the room beyond, because there is another long flight of stairs leading upwards. It looks almost too long for the house, as though it's kind of stretching up beyond the confines of the building, and certainly taller than it first appeared possible from outside.
Interesting.
So I guess we are to continue upwards.
Okay, let's keep going.
Yeah.
At the top of these stairs, you find a door. It's simple, it's unadorned, but from behind it you can hear the sound of. It sounds like a beast bellowing in pain, but there's something almost human to it.
Okay, well, I'm just going to gesture to the team and just be like, do we knock? I mean, we are. Do I push the food under the door? What do you want?
It's what? So we're gonna look for a little hatch.
I mean, it's just a plate of mushrooms. I'm sure it'll pretty much slide if you force it.
But
Maybe there's a
we
letterbox on it. Just scoop it through.
We don't know what that thing is. So for all and good that we could have brought it this delicious plate of mushrooms, but it may see us and go, well, they look more tasty. And I don't know about you, but I'm pretty. You can see how tasty I look, but you know.
You are a snack and a half.
Exactly, like jerky. I look like pepperami.
You're 110% beef.
Yeah. So I don't think opening a big door and saying hello, Mister, whatever the hell that noise is supposed to be coming.
Oh my god,
from.
we're so rude. We didn't even find out his name. Ugh. That's
Master?
the worst.
Why don't we just call him Master? Why don't we pretend to be servants?
Oh, let's do it. I was going to say, if we've got any garbs, but they don't wear garbs because they were half crow people. Let's all just hunch slightly. Well, actually, I'll divulge some knowledge from my knightly years as a page boy before I got the old big bump up to the full one. So, obviously, when you're in the presence of a lord, you must conduct in a certain way. You've got to bow slightly, never ever look them in the eye. Make sure that you are always respectful. End and start sentences with sir, if sir pleases, master.
Isn't a page boy a child at a wedding?
Yes.
It can be
Just-
both.
Listen, maybe we should let me do the talking, because you're going to talk his ears off.
Go on, then.
Let's just see what happens. We're well equipped and ready if things go awry.
Okay.
Let's just look. Give me the mushrooms. Give me the mushrooms.
Okay, I'll pass over the mushrooms to you.
See what's left.
Don't drop them. Just
Wait, do I knock? Should I knock? Should we?
knock.
Do they knock?
I said, let's knock. It's polite.
Okay.
No one's
What
gonna be
happens,
annoyed.
what happens if there's a servant's knock though? If we
I
go
don't
up
know.
in and go for the shape and a haircut, like I'm just not trying to like get killed here
Right.
again.
Okay, here's the plan. We do everything all at once. That way we can't be wrong. So we knock, we say master, and we say dinner time, and we present the
Okay.
food all at once. It's a barrage of politeness. It cannot fail.
Okay.
Okay.
No eye contact, stooped voice. Master, sir, please, master.
But you guys have to come in with me.
I'm
But
dressed
just
like a
don't speak-
dog. I don't really think I should. Oh, maybe
You're dressed
I'm
like
not
his
running
bloody
alone.
dog.
Well, guys,
stick
this
it
is
in.
what this is taking so long. Can he hear
Take
us?
off the dog.
I'll pretend to be the dog. I've got a human face.
Oh my god. Oh no. No,
Okay,
no.
I'll take it off. Yeah, I'll take it off. But this is dropping
hear
my
you,
arm
but-
down.
Oh, you can't hear us?
He can't hear you currently. You're fine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he
That's
can't. Oh,
fine.
he can't. I thought you meant you couldn't hear us then. Right, okay.
Oh, no, sorry. No.
Okay.
The master, whoever he may be, can't hear you.
Okay.
Okay, are we ready to go for
Right.
it? Are we ready to go for
Yes,
it?
you better come in here with me.
Wait, wait,
Right, okay,
I've got you.
just-
Okay, I'm in.
Just don't say anything. Just don't say it. Right.
Don't
okay.
have your weapons drawn. Don't show any sign of hostility at first, but be prepared.
Smiles. Game faces, people.
Smiles.
But don't look at him. But smile, but don't look at him. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I knock on the door.
And I'll say, Master, dinner time.
Okay. Open the door, and the three of us all walk in. What do we see?
You're in. It's somewhere between a library and a bedchamber. A tree grows through the middle of the floor, and the ruins of this grand bed is kind of strewn around it. The walls are lined with huge tomes and grimoires, each, kind of, a foot thick and 3 feet high, bound in leather, and some look disturbingly like skin and bone. And over towards the back, you can see this huge figure kind of sat on the floor, his ankles chained with huge shackles, and he's looking at you from one eye, the other completely white, with a huge scar cutting downwards through the face.
Okay, I'm going to try not to stare at that horrifying image.
I mean, don't stare at him at all. Don't look at him
Yeah,
at all.
just gonna walk slowly towards. Just like put off the mushrooms. Off the mushrooms. Man. We're just gonna walk slowly towards him.
It has been many years since a servant dared enter. Many years since my dinner was brought. I do not recognize you.
You must
Who
be.
are you?
You must be very hungry then.
He does take the plate. He takes the plate and just licks it completely clean, and then
Okay.
flings it,
Okay.
shatters over somewhere.
Very good, master.
Oh, look at that. The dinner's burning. Ah.
Sorry for disturbing you. I did have one slight request that does require your attention, though, Master, if you would please, Master Sir. We have some guests that have arrived on the grounds, and we wish to show them off safely because we fear there is a coming storm. And we would like to make sure that they don't take up residence and precious space here at the mansion. So, are we okay to show them away, a safe passage out of this area? Master, sir, please, Master.
All those who have been brought to my lands have been brought here for a reason. There is no safe passage without my say-so. Why have you been brought here, little things?
Is it that obvious? Well, I guess we can give up the pretense.
I mean, yeah. It's a bit awkward that
We
was.
It
don't
is
know.
not often a knight humbles himself, even before a lord such as I.
Just legend speaks of your greatness, so I felt quite astounded in your presence, Master, good Lord, Master.
You are a liar.
Fuck.
And you, he points at Arnold, are a murderer. And you, points at Luna, are a failure.
That was too far.
Rude.
That was very personal. So
How
What's
does
with
he
Quincy
know
questions
this?
over here?
I mean,
I'm gonna stand. Yeah, because we could use our thing. Oh, hold on. What's our character's thing? Two secs. I may be a liar, but there is one truth I hold aloft in my heart, and that is to light the fires. Do not stand in my quest. Aid me.
An idealist. My son was such as you.
Your son, the great.
My son who I nailed to a tree. Beyond. Likely it is he who brought you here then. To
Oh,
free him.
the guy with the big pommel sword?
Yes.
Oh, vagueness runs in the family then. Okay.
Well, I mean, he didn't
You are in my land. You would do well to watch your tongue. Else I rip it out.
We wish for no trouble. Honestly, we're kind of at a bit of a loss as to why we're even here, alive in this very world of chaos and darkness. If we can bypass any hostilities, that is something that we are looking to do.
Unfortunately, there is only one way out of this land. And that is by the whim of its master, or its master's heir. And as you may know, my son and I have no love for one another. So if you are here at his bidding, then I shall have to kill you. Or you shall have to kill him.
Now, not just going on who is causing me to tremble so greatly, I'd say that I trembled a lot less in his presence than yours. And as we've already established, bit of a liar, so my words is not that good, but I will gladly go and kill someone else for you.
You want... Hang on a minute. Whoa. Atonement, mate.
Eh.
We're here to seek what we need to seek. We can't fault that this guy's bent to his will, you know?
No, clearly,
You're trying to cut my tongue out. By the way, you know those three people?
Or 3 people.
Those. Oh no, wait. Never mind. He rumbled us already. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and slink out the door because I'm still wearing his dog, and I don't think he realizes yet. I'm just gonna stand behind these two, like I am a murderer, but I didn't kill no dogs.
There is only one way to be free of these lands. Kill me and ask my son, or kill my son and ask me.
I'm going to
I
turn
have a
to him.
feeling that he doesn't like his son, so I think he'll say no regardless.
Yeah, I mean, he's not exactly... this is out of character. Just he's not exactly like good for his word. If he's going to nail all these people to his crosses, he's not going to just hand us the keys, is he? I mean, I'm more than happy to try and deck his face in.
Aye? You have a bare knuckle.
I mean, just describe him again. Like, how big is he, this lad?
He's about 14, 15 feet tall.
Jesus!
He's only got one eye, so he's got sod all depth perception.
Ah.
Um,
And he's shackled at the feet.
yeah, and
Ooh,
he's
okay.
shackled.
Oh, okay.
Is there any way I can see his hit points?
Yes, if you make me a insight or arcana check.
Oh, I can do Arcana.
rage.
I hope this isn't where it's just like, yeah, he's got like 2,000 HP.
Yeah.
16.
16. Okay, that is going to be enough to tell you he has... Oh, sorry about this. He has 162 position.
Sorry, 162.
Yes.
We could try and trick him. Guys, why don't we go back? Why don't we go back to talk to his son? Why don't we show his son?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a little piece of their, give him little taste of the sword, eh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Teach him to disrespect his father. Yeah, let's go tell him.
Yeah, Daddy knows best. Daddy
Yeah.
Source, HP. If we were somehow to kill your son, which again I'm not super keen on, probably could have sorted that with a bit of a hug every now and again. What proof do you need to show that we have completed the task?
I would accept his head.
What if we bring him to you and you get the honor of killing him yourself? What about that?
I would accept this offer, should you be able to fulfill it.
Right, we will get right on that, sir.
Yeah.
Right on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This was enlightening. Thank you very much for your time. We won't darken your doorstep again until the deed is done.
Oh, careful, little things.
So are we gonna leave the room then?
We're gone. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm already gone. I ran.
As soon as we're out of the room, I'm just gonna be like, "What the fuck was that? What? He had so much hair. What? He's 14 foot tall.
That is not something I want to fight.
We called my friend Big Tom because he was 6'3".
Mm-hmm.
What are we gonna do?
My thought process is, look, if there's only one way out, through his son or through him, we can utilize his son to be an extra pair of arms. The only way so it's through one or the other, right?
Yeah.
So if we kill the son, we've got ourselves down to 3. If we kill the other guy, and we can convince the son to maybe help us or put an end to whatever cursed existence he has, we can... 4 arms are better than 3.
Yeah. I think we go back, we rest at the bonfire, we try and win him over, bring him with us if we can, party member up, and we just let them have at it, and then we just back the winner.
Yeah.
Like if it looks like it's going south for the new guy, we just turn on him. Done.
Exactly.
What did you say, Rach? I missed that.
It might be quite hard to convince him. He seems pretty crestfallen. But if he won't come with us, then we'll just attack him.
But if we can find a reason for him to leave, if we can give him the hope and courage that we would actually defeat his dad and he can reclaim all of this and make it into a better land, then maybe we can motivate him.
Okay.
And we can talk about how we helped out the staff and stuff like that. Like we show that we're doing good for him.
You do have a silver tongue, Sir Knight, so if anyone can do it, you can.
If you speak enough words, some of them are going to be right. Okay,
Okay,
let's
let's go.
Very good way to look at things.
should we head back down through the thing? Avoid following the mushroom trail.
Follow the mushrooms, you're all laughing, but keeping you alive.
Actually might not be a terrible thing as well. If we were to, just in the future, we might be able to enrage the guy and lure him out into that. And if we can follow the pattern back, he might trigger his own traps. Just saying for future, it might be worthwhile.
Man probably knows his own traps, Jules.
You never know, man. How many times have you walked into your table leg? You know what I'm saying?
Good point.
You know that the table's there. You still walk into it. Or in my case, how many times have I sat on my own cat? Oh, man. I feel so bad for him.
What?
I sat on the cat twice in like 2 weeks. Every time it keeps jumping up on the chair, so I just don't see it. I come back in, spin the chair around. I'm just like, what the hell is that? Anyway,
we're heading back. We're heading back to the bonfire.
Okay, awesome. You make your way pretty much undisturbed through the forest of crucifixes and the dying, wailing, ossifying remains clinging to them, till you reach the bonfire.
Okay.
And Sir Andro looks at you as you approach, and he says, "So you did not make it either."
Define make it, friend. We haven't left yet, but that doesn't mean that we're not on our way. Met somebody you might be quite familiar with. Dear old Dad.
Yes, my father.
He's got a lot to say about you.
He has a lot to say about many men. Most of it is false. He's a cruel and tyrannous man.
Kind of gathered that from the forest, to be honest. But we're here with a little bit of an idea, a business pitch. We want to leave these woods, as lovely as they are. And you, my friend, clearly need to take control of what is rightfully your estate. Turn it into something better than it is. Because, like you said, this fire provides comfort. Why not turn this entire mansion, area, land into a beacon of light, hope, and humanity? We all just need a little bit of help. And we are willing to help you claim what is rightfully yours if you will help us in battle.
I led an army against my father.
Right, well.
You can see the remains of most of them above you.
Yeah, but you didn't have us before.
That was smooth, Rage.
Do the persuasion check.
Yeah, do we have the option to do a persuasion?
You certainly do. Make me a persuasion check after that badass line.
Yeah.
Me? Oh, I'm
Do it.
semi-charismatic. I've got a +2.
I think that line deserved a point of inspiration as well.
Hey!
Nice. Okay, +2 though is pretty good.
I've rolled a 10. Right in the middle.
You get to roll.
I would spend some position.
Ooh.
You would need to spend 4 points of position.
But there's a bonfire nearby.
Yeah, because we can rest, Rach. It's not a bad thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay then. So that puts me down to 3.
Okay.
Okay.
He stands and nods and says, "If you will help me destroy my father, finally, I will free you from this place.
Yes.
You have my word as a knight."
I'm just gonna be like looking around, like, yeah, I know that the word of the knight's good and honourable. We also helped out your little crow friend, who's the cook there, just in case that was any extra incentive to help us out.
My father's army, who helped him, were Corvians like that wretch.
Oh, not a fan then. Okay. Right.
I wonder how many hit points the sun has, because I wonder if that might be the easier fight. Just turn on him.
Nah, man. Let's go with the young blood.
You're welcome to make me an insight check and find out.
I bet you it's probably about the same though.
Do it.
I think. The way I just don't trust a guy. I just don't trust the dude. You know, the leader of the land. So like, I know it might there is that option where it's like, oh, it might be the easier fight, but then we might have to fight both.
Yeah.
That's why it's like, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on the big guy who runs this place.
Okay, you've convinced me. Yeah. Okay.
But,
So
I don't mind. Like, have a look, because it might be worth having a look to see how beneficial he might be able to tank some damage.
Okay. Okay. I'll roll on insight then. Yeah.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 10.
No, sorry, and I don't think you'll be able to spend enough position to turn that into a.
Does
Okay.
he look healthy? Chipper?
How big is the sword he's got, by the way? The one that he was resting on.
Pretty big.
Nice.
Sort of like it's a a Zweihander, big.
Cool guy.
Sword.
Can we rest at the bonfire and do a long rest?
Yes, you may.
Cool.
I'll allow it.
So does that mean then we go back to?
You go back to your base position.
Yep.
You get all your Estus flasks refilled.
Cool.
Nice.
You get your casts back, Luna,
Okay.
and any abilities which were used up, which I don't think was many, because that's one of the downsides of first level. You are otherwise ready to go again.
Let's do this. Oh wait, damn! I've just remembered something, and I think the Rich is smiling because he knows as well. If we've just rested, doesn't that mean the dog that's not a dog is respawned?
No, I'll let you off.
Okay.
It was a rare
No
enemy.
hard and fast rules on respawns in the RPG.
Okay.
Just because it's a lot more tedious for a GM to have to run the same creature.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Than a computer. So, if you're the kind of GM who wants to do that, well done, good luck to you. But I've got a stream to think of.
So, before we head off, should we ask this new knight who's joining us? Is there anything that we that your father is weak to? That anything that we can exploit? We've already seen that he's only got one eye. He's got that giant tree growing out the middle of his room. Is there anything in that area that we could use to our advantage?
Did we not say that we could only see one eye, or was it completely scarred out?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Sir Andrew, in fact, tells you that is the only wound I ever managed to land on my father.
You did that.
We must get him out of the room by any means. Outside of that room, he is weak, but within it, over the years, we managed to engage him in there. His power has become one with the room.
Boy, am I sure glad that we didn't attack him in the room then.
Yeah, I know, right? So we could now use the mushroom bait trap thing to maybe trigger a few things if we frenzy him.
What if he doesn't? Because he's only been given what I assume is the same food 1,000 times over.
Mm-hmm.
So what if we pour, I don't know, something else into the water, into the cauldron? She might slop it on. We take something else up. I don't know. Estes, whatever we're drinking, might be bad for them. I'm not sure.
We could go hunting.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, shoot someone.
Try and poison him?
Well, he said he hadn't eaten in like millennia or something.
Yeah, but we might actually be healing him, which might not be a great...
No, but we're teasing him out of the room with a nice juicy KFC.
Oh, I see. So if we're cooking something... Wait, so there was tons of bones and meat on the floor of the kitchen. We could go there, start cooking it, and the smell, if we can waft it up there, maybe we can lure him out of the room.
Yeah.
We'll give it a try.
Can
we
take a torch from the fire to then obviously bring the fire to the mansion? Cook it there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This is not how I saw the idea going, but I love it. So Andrew is looking extremely surprised by this turn of events, and he says, "Truly, I am glad that I have met you, for never has anyone thought of any way of attacking my father save by feat of arms. Perhaps we may indeed stand a chance yet. There is not much in this woods, though there are large crows, as I believe I mentioned earlier. They may be enough."
And he'll be genuinely annoyed because if he uses a crow army, the smell of crows will probably piss him off a little bit as well.
Is that a good thing?
It's always a good thing to piss off the final boss.
Okay.
Okay, let's go crow hunting then. Can you show us where they are?
Basically, he basically kind of points to one of the crosses and says, "If we bring that down, it will disturb many of the crows above watching. They will
I see.
likely seek vengeance for their discomfort."
Right. Let's probably try and find one that is as isolated as possible so it doesn't attract the whole flock, maybe?
What about a crow that's potentially just already in a kitchen, waiting for us?
Oh, that's a good
no.
idea. No, because he hates
no.
him.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Oh yes. Sir Andrew's completely with you.
Sick, let's
I
go.
think that's great.
And if anything, it would be a mercy to the poor creature.
Yeah.
Really?
Let's not try and justify this.
No.
Cruel not to, really.
Right.
How's that redemption going?
Mine's going great because technically mine is to light the fires and we are lighting a cooking stove, so that is on track.
What have I got to lose?
And also remember, my backstory is that I'm a great warrior, but I was hated before, and the roar of something vast behind you, I'm sure I can figure that out from my memory.
And I guess if that's where it kind of fits in with my drive to achieve redemption, I've got to know what darkness lives in my past. You got to do some stuff you're not proud of.
It's very true. Very true.
Awesome. Okay. Sir Andrew leads the way through the press of crucifixes, and occasionally he kind of stops and salutes one who was a particularly close friend, and on one occasion has a conversation with one of them.
Still alive,
Okay.
or is it this guy very dead?
It's technically alive, I suppose. Approaching hollowness. Definitely. The words are stilted and halting. My father made it so that I could kill nobody in this wood. I must listen to them as they died. Sometimes he speaks through them to me.
That's low.
I'm sorry, man.
Can
Maybe
anything be
revenge.
done to heal this man, or is he beyond saving?
We must kill my father. Then, perhaps, this place will be free. Perhaps.
Okay. Right, well, I feel invigorated with rage now, because that is very cruel. Just before we go stuff a cook into his own pot.
Yeah, you soon reach the kitchen, and the cook is still in the pantry, churning
Still
away
stirring.
at this empty bowl.
I'll be like, hey, dinner time, baby! And then just slice it with the longsword.
Maybe an attack roll.
Kill the cook. Kill the cook. Kill the cook. I've got a 10.
I mean that you could spend some position.
How
although,
much?
in fact, we should probably roll position for this fight. So let's do that, because the cook is not gonna let you stuff them into their own pot. So let's roll position and then initiative.
So I'm on 21 position.
11.
Gingerama's just says, stuff a cook into his own pot. What a stellar point to come back to. Yep. Such as the
17.
adventures. Nice.
17, nice. Okay, and now let's roll initiative.
Come on. Ooh, a 20. Nat 20.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good. So just to go back to the quick combat, you would need to roll. You'd need to spend 2 points of position to turn that into a hit. What did everybody else get on their initiative?
15.
17. Oh, sorry.
17. You're fast.
15.
And what was that? Sorry, Rich.
15.
Same.
Yeah.
15. So you're fast. So you're all fast. So.
I
Jules.
am going to spend the 2 positional points and have at thee.
Awesome.
D8 plus 2 slashing for 6 damagio.
Nice. Okay. The cook suddenly kind of sits up and springs to its feet, enraged that somebody's attacked it and hurt it. You can see this gash on its skin where feathers have been torn free, and it screeches in anger. Luna, Arnold, what are you two guys doing?
I guess we have to attack.
Yeah, like, in all honesty, if I saw something like this in my shed, I would hit it with a spade. So, like, yeah, I'm in.
Okay.
That got me that, did Mikey.
Sorry. Yeah? Do you want to go first, or?
On you go. I'm kind of scared. I feel a bit bad about this, so you go first.
I have a feeling this thing's going to do something on its turn, and it's not going to be nice.
Oh god. Okay.
Okay, that is a 13.
Nice.
That is a hit.
Oh, surprising. Nice. 1d4 plus. What am I doing? 1d4 plus 2.
Club.
So we are looking at 6 damage.
Nice.
Nice. Okay,
Hooray.
another shriek of fury.
Okay.
Luna.
I'll hit it with the homing soul mass. So that's 3 darts and 3 d4s. So it'll do 4,
Ooh.
2, and 3. But then that's plus. Is that plus 1
Each.
for each?
Plus 3. So yeah, plus
Oh, wow.
1 for each.
12.
Sorry, plus 3.
Whoa, that was
Okay,
good.
So it's 12. Yeah.
Oh, that is exactly what was needed again.
Nice.
Okay.
You are literally the
Again.
surgical killer of the group.
Killing blows. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, the Corvian, its eyes wide with shock and apprehension, awaits it on the other side, drops lifelessly to the floor, and Sir Andro nods approvingly.
Did we get XP?
You do indeed, yeah. Another
Cool.
700 between you two.
Nice.
Between all three.
That was such an easier fight for 700 souls. We should grind this through.
So
rad.
Yeah, you don't want to fight. You don't want to let them hit you though.
Oh, okay. Were they going to do the thing where it jumps on your head and like pecks your eyes? Because
Yep.
I was keen for
Sprout
that.
wings.
Oh,
all sorts.
nasty.
I was keen.
So with this, we've now got the dead body and the meat that we were looking for. So are we going to cook the meat in the pot and then go and leave bits outside of his room, like maybe on the pressure traps so that he stands on them and triggers his own traps? Or are we just going to waft the smell in general and then just go, come down, come out of your room, come and get some food?
Well, it could. I don't know. It could take a while to cook. Actually, I thought we were just going to piss him off.
Yeah. What about... Because we did say that we were going to go take his son's head. So what about if we put that crow's head in a bag and then throw it down on the floor to get him to come over to the bag, right? Opens the bag or has a look at it, and then we just get his son to pop in and go, hello there.
We need
And
him
then
out
he's like,
of the
right,
room.
get him.
Yeah, we need
him
to...
out of the room.
The thing I'm worried about is just triggering the traps on the way back. Like, he might not use the door if he's a big angry lad. He might just smash through the wall or whatever's nearest. Welcome to the family, son.
But at least outside of the like they've said, outside of the room, he's weak.
Just
Yeah.
need to get.
We need to break his warding. Clearly, there's some form
Yeah,
of
there's something in there, isn't there?
in there, or on him.
I reckon if he smells a nice, juicy Corvian cooking, I think he'll be intrigued and
Cool.
possibly come out. We may have to coerce him.
Okay.
Right. In that case, then, why don't we just do the classic cooking technique of bird over a torch?
Yeah, just sort of like spin it on a spit.
Would Luna the Sorcerer know anything from books of like past of what kind of magic this could be?
What magic? Sorry.
Like, because of how he's weaker when he's outside of
Oh.
his room.
Like his. Oh, I should have checked when we were in there, but I didn't know the room was magical.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Would you not be able to just like rattle off an Arcana check to fake, like, you know, kind of go like, oh well, maybe it could be this, and kind of work it out from.
I would have to sneak up there.
I would also point out his feet were shackled.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Oh, balls!
So he's as trapped in the room as.
He's trapped in the room at the minute.
Oh.
Breaking him free would.
I wonder if the source of the magic is the tree. Maybe we should burn the tree.
I'm going to ask the good Sir Knight that's with us and say, like, obviously you know your father is confined to that room. Were you the ones that placed the shackles on him?
Yes.
Then you
Finally.
must have the key.
Cost of every knight and friend I had.
Do you
Yeah.
have the key to it?
He nods.
I know this is going to sound.
Picks it up on a chain. Shows
Okay.
you.
I know this is going to sound like a terrible idea after what you said that it cost you to do this. But if we can undo his shackles and lure him from that room, he will be at a much less power, and maybe we can take him together.
I do not envy the one who would have to free him.
They truly would have to be a very sneaky, dog-like man.
And lucky. And fast.
I'm all three of those things.
He is as quick as a greased-up whippet.
Skittering around on the kitchen floor.
Okay. So, Mikey, Arnold, would you please do that for us?
Yes.
Would you like us to
Wow.
try and disarm the traps beforehand, or do we just want to bank on maybe the traps helping out?
Well, why
Luckily,
don't
I've got a keen sense of, I've got mushroom focused
sense.
vision, so I'll be able to spot where I put the splodges down.
Okay.
So I've kind of, because I was the one to splodge it as well, I have more of a blind perception to it.
Yes.
So I'm like, right, I feel like we can do this.
Are you
What
sure?
I do, carry on.
Because while the bird's cooking, because that could take a wee while, are you sure you don't want us just to disarm them? Because I could literally just pull the carpet up over there, and I could do that.
He might fall over the carpet. That
It's
might
not
be...
that I don't believe you. You're very brave, but I just think maybe it would be smart if we just the bird's
Work
cooking
smart, not
anyway.
hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it.
Right. Okay. So Jules is cooking. Oh, sorry. So Roger.
Richter.
Arnold. So
Arnold.
Richter is cooking. Right, Arnold, you come with me.
Yep.
Right, I'll disarm the traps and you go in.
Now comes the fun part. The stealth. Because if I can get in while his back's turned or something, great. If I can't, he will attempt to come at me, but... What kind... right, okay. So, I've got an idea, because it depends on where the chain locking... what kind of chain locking mechanism we're talking about here. If it's one that goes, in the wall, up along the ceiling and down, we're laughing. I can... If he spots me, I can open it and then run.
Yeah, but if it's literally just on his legs, then...
I'm goosed.
Yeah.
You know?
Sir Andros tells you that they are large shutting manacles around his ankles, which are then connected by a chain to the tree.
Ah.
It is the tree, I'm telling you, it's the tree.
So you just have to get to the tree in order to...
Yeah, which is in the middle of this hallway, isn't it?
And
It's
he's
in the middle of the room.
back of the room.
In the middle of the room.
Middle of the room, yeah. So middle of the hallway where the middle of the big I'm
Wait.
calling it a hall, but
But is the keyhole at the tree or at the man?
Oh, we don't know.
You're gonna have to just peek your head in. Although the door's closed, you can't really... How are you gonna get in there?
So this is what I was thinking, at least if we had the food or something for him to eat, it's a distraction enough to get close to him in order to then just be bow at his feet and then just have a quick rattle around.
well, why don't we put the crow in the bag?
What's
Throw
wrong
the
with-
bag and
Oh, what, and just see if he eats that?
and say, here's your son's head while he's digging through the bag with shackles on. It's not going to be easy
Mate,
to pick up off.
It's
the
not
floor.
me that has to go in there. You're the one that has to go in there. If you want to do it that way, you do it that way, man. You have my full support, and...
I think he's gonna know very quickly the difference between his own son and a crow humanoid. I think he's gonna know very quickly. You're gonna have a very short amount of time.
But you know
have
who-
been burning it though.
Wait a minute. You know what would go in the bag that would actually be quite human-like? We go outside and get the dog head from the nan dog from before and put that in the
You
bag.
kicked it away!
I booted it, but we kind of know where it is, roughly. Put it in the bag, chuck it at his feet, say, there's your dead son's head. He goes, oh, wicked, thanks, mate. Go there, unlock, run.
Yeah, but he's going to get really annoyed because that's the worst way to discover that your own dog is dead.
Jojo.
You know? And all I can think of is that my dog is dead guy from
Yeah. All I think of is
So-
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
kicking the dog and putting it in the cooker.
So harsh, man.
Yeah. Right, okay, I'm doing it. I'm going in and I'm going to run up to I'm going to have a look. Well, I'm going to stealth on in, so I'm going to be as sneaky as I can because this has never failed me yet.
Do it.
So let's give it a go.
While this is happening, I'm going to say to Andros we should take up fighting positions, ready to ambush when he comes out of the room.
19.
Oh, no way.
Nice.
Yes,
Okay.
mate.
You managed to sneak into the room.
Okay.
He's reading one of the books,
Oh.
and it's largely indifferent to the world beyond. It seems beyond the pages.
Brill.
You managed to sneak up to the tree.
Yeah.
It's enormous, and you notice all of the leaves on it are blood red, and they tremble with something approaching life. even the kind of the the cracks in the bark are bright red, crimson hued. You can hear him breathing and moaning and raging, but almost as though he's unconscious of his own voice.
Okay.
What are you doing when you get to the tree and now you can sort of see where the lock is?
Well, now that you've mentioned all these red cracks, I kind of want to, like... Am I able to stick, like, not like break any off, but am I able to get, like, a finger or two in it to, like, maybe, like, if I wanted to, pull some off?
Yeah.
Because I would like to... Because I might just be putting 2 and 2 together and getting 76 here, but that tree's life force may be linked to something else, so... I'm going to... I could use this opportunity to relay that information. However, I can relay that information once I've freed him. Yeah, I'm gonna put my fingers in and can I like pry a little bit just to see if I can get a look, see if I can see what's inside.
You'll have to make me another stealth check.
That's fine. I've done it once. I can do it again.
Come on, mate.
In before the big one. Nat 20! Yeah!
Nice. Okay, yeah, you can. And what starts happening is blood starts oozing out.
Okay.
Okay, right. I know what I'm doing now. I'm going to attempt to unlock it as quietly as possible without any chains or things clanging or going just like click, click, click. You know, however many key rings he's got on it, I've got them held.
I'm going to have to ask for a third check.
Oh, come on. I'm happy with that, though. That is a 23 rolled.
Who's this guy? Who's this guy?
Oh, you've done it. The lock clicks. Even the lock clicking is silent. Almost beyond belief. This is an ancient lock, and somehow you've done it utterly silently. You might be the greatest thief in the universe, and nobody's ever really going to know.
Yeah. It's because of all the blood from the dog has dripped down his fingers into the lock, providing
WD-40.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So I'm gonna now sneak out of the room quickly. Do I have to do a third, fourth check?
No. Three was enough. I'm letting you know.
That's fine. I'm gonna relay the information to Luna because I feel like her magic is gonna be not because. You know, not Richter. I don't. It's because you're upstairs with me. So
yeah, I'm downstairs cooking. By the way, just want to shout out Samuel Hans, who just donated some money as well, saying had to pop away. So it'll be great to catch up on the video demand. But I'll leave you a little something. Good night and God bless. Big love to you, mate. Big love. Thank you very much for supporting.
We can leave him something when he comes back.
Exactly.
Big ledge.
Big ledge.
Right. So I'm going to sneak back and relay the information. Which will be like, look, Luna, you seem to have more of a connection to whatever corporeal, ethereal realm that is connected here or is brought all here together. That tree is bleeding. I had a look inside. I pried some bark off. It's bleeding. I have a feeling that there's some connection to something here. However, he is free as well.
Well done. And you're okay? Did he notice you?
He did not. Slipped in, slipped out. Thought the information about the magic, whatever the hell, phylactery style tree soul thing, that is, it's bleeding. It looks magical. I think we should have a look at it, and I think we should. But I don't know. He's now free though. So if we can get him out with his son, or go back in with the plan, being like, "Hey boy, here's your son's head," and then or I could just go back in and be like, "Look, he's dead. He's down in the hallway. You're gonna have to come out."
It does sound like we need to get him away from that tree for sure.
Yeah.
Sounds like some horrific sort of blood magic or something.
Mm-hmm.
How's the cooking going, I wonder?
We can pop down and see him, relay the information to Richter. If you want, I can see if I can get big lad angry boy, Lord obviously evil, we can get him to come down and join the party. So you and Richter would be awaiting for my return, and him. I'll come crashing through, and we can maybe get some
He's
opportunities. Cool.
He's gonna see his son, though, and see that he's not dead.
Yes.
Okay, right. I trust you.
We're prepping for the big battle.
Oh God. Okay.
Okay, battle stations, people. So, you go in. You're like, Master, I think that's what people were calling you. You. Yeah, book boy.
I will take your tongue if you speak to me like that again.
Oh, yeah, you said you'd take my tongue last time. You are kind of chained up, but what would you do? If for argument's sake, Mr. Sorry, apologies, my lord. I've never... What is the name that you hold?
I am Lord of the Bloody Forest to you.
Lord of the Bloody Forest. Okay. Quite the title. I like it. Means,
Yes.
Serious. Means business. You wanted your son's head, yeah?
I did.
You did? What do you mean you did? Or have you now changed your mind? Because I had an idea. You know how you said that we had to bring it to you?
And I do.
You and your son appear to have, there's no love lost. There's nothing there. Do you want to take the head yourself? I can see a man, as myself, have done some horrible things, and I know my own.
Oh, what horrible things you have done. Nobody comes to my realm without I know their past.
Yeah, so you know what I'm capable of, and I'm pretty sure I'm aware of what you're capable of. But what I'm offering you is an opportunity here, right now. Surely me betraying my friends downstairs, surely that will be enough, Surely me doing that and showing you that I am rightfully and I belong here. Why don't you, and then giving you the opportunity, freeing you, and then giving you the opportunity to take your son's head? What about it?
My power is now within this room. Would you put off your armor? Would your knight friend, even for a matter such as pride? This is the problem with my son. He was always prideful, not pragmatic. Have you brought the key to unlock me, if you have him, as you claim?
I tell you what, just to show you my abilities, and if you're aware of who I am, why don't you check the chains already?
He does, and realizes they're free. As he does that, he starts to stand, and you get the full scale of him. This tower of muscle and fury, and you can feel the anger, the centuries of anger flowing off him.
Stretch your back. You've been sat down a while. Come on. So on that note, that was very impressive and spectacular. I'll see you in a bit. We're downstairs. He's downstairs, sorry. I'll take you there.
Okay, he is going to try and grab you.
Okay.
As in to carry you down to make sure you're true to your word. And he kind of swings this vast meaty fist at you. What are you doing?
I'm going to roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make me a dexterity save, please.
Go on, mate.
come
Go.
on. Do it. Right, okay, so I'm just going to check anything for saving throws. So I get +4, that's cool. Any extra results? Cool, that's fine. Let's do it. Oh, sugar. Stay on the table. That is a 13, but I'm going to spend 1 point of per... Wait, I don't know how much that is. Dex, damn. Okay. Yeah, so I've got 13. How much would I have to spend to roll over those grabby hands?
I shall tell you in a moment.
Can't believe he's got...
You dodge nimbly. He's big, but he is slow. And his hand grasps at empty air, and you are gone. What are you doing?
I am running and following the line. Wait, I don't need to follow the line of mushrooms. Luna's already sorted that problem. I am tear-arsing downstairs, and I'm going to get myself into a position where he can maybe walk it. Ooh, actually, because it goes off like that, doesn't it? It goes up, and then it's like that.
Yeah.
So, potentially, if I'm quick enough, can I run out, down, and round the corner?
Yeah. I'll say you can do that. No problem.
Yeah. I'll do that. Just be like, jump in.
Awesome. Yeah, you hear this bellow of fury, and then the sound of footsteps far too big for the stairs, and in fact, he's far too big for the doorway. You hear the tear of wall and and plaster, and then this crunch of wood as he starts to thud down the stairs.
So we can all hear this now.
Oh yeah, it's completely unmissable.
Okay.
And you hear him this halfway between screaming and laughing as he comes out of the room for the first time in a millennium.
Okay. Andros, it's time. Challenge your dad to a one-on-one battle.
We'll be here. We'll be here cheering you on. Give you some backup. You just on you go.
Yeah, there's no rules on the street.
He nods at you and says, "Very well." And he heads out of the kitchen towards the stairs. Just double checking. What's Arnold doing? Well, you've hidden around the corner. What are you doing as these two forces head towards each other?
I would like to. How high is the balcony? Will my frail bones sustain a big fall?
It's about sort of 15 feet up.
Okay, so I could potentially
jump
jump
down.
on it.
You're not going to kill yourself.
I could
Very
jump
unlikely.
back then from up here.
What, you're getting involved in the one-on-one fight?
You could.
There's no rules on the streets, guys.
Okay. I was just
Yeah,
gonna see what would happen first, and then be like, all right, okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. I mean, I can just stay watchful from up here and stay hidden and ready something up, or we can kind of use the extra set of arms at our advantage. If we let his dad kill him, it's literally going to be us versus his dad, so we're no better off from helping him or getting him to come along.
Also, if his dad kills him and then you kill his dad, who's going to grant you?
Yeah, we need to keep one of them alive, I guess.
But then again, by me, I haven't actually told them that. I told him a load of lies, and then we could just let him kill him. But then he'll only give it to me. No, we need to do something about this now.
Okay.
How noble.
Okay, so I'm gonna wait until the action starts, and then I'm gonna basically weigh in.
Okay, you hear the kind of the shout of challenge from Sarandro, and then the clash, the sound of steel on I suppose kind of almost teak-like skin as the battle begins, and then you just hear the kind of pandemonium of clashing swords and flesh and the wetness of blood being spilt. You can see everything though, Arnold, and Sarandro is immediately struggling.
Okay.
Because his dad is a lot bigger and a lot stronger.
We should probably go in and help, shouldn't we?
Yeah, I think we should, yeah.
Okay, right.
The tree!
What about it?
Oh.
The tree!
What about the tree?
The bloody tree and the tree is bleeding. I think it's some form of like life force thing. Maybe if one of us, I'm still up there. I can go give it a few clats. I'll be back in a sec.
You don't have an axe or anything, though. You don't.
I got a club.
What are you gonna
You
do?
got a dagger?
Stick? Yeah, take my dagger. Take my dagger.
Sound.
Okay.
Do
Can I
that.
throw it? How am I getting it to you?
I guess you would throw it.
Oh god. Oh god.
If this is the downfall of the group here, just like impaling each other with throwing knives, I'm in.
You're definitely going to have to make a dex check to throw him a dagger safely.
Okay.
Yeah. Come on, Rach. You've got this.
Please grab the
Oh,
knife.
sugar.
No.
Just rolled everything there.
Oh.
It's gonna be a 14.
That is enough.
Oh, okay.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
Take the dagger. Go stab the tree.
Okay, so what are you two doing are you going in to help Sarandro?
Yeah, going in to
Yeah,
help
we're-
Sandra, and I'm going to basically just try and attract attention so
Right.
that he can get some meaty hits in.
Okay, everybody roll me position and then roll me initiative, because we are now in combat.
Ooh.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay, 8.
Oh,
Cool, I'm back to 21 again.
Nice.
And my initiative is 11 plus
Okay, well, you are fortunate. That makes you fast. You are going on the same turn as Sirandro.
Nice.
Luna, what was your initiative?
initiative 16.
16, you're fast. And
Do you need
Arnold?
to know my health? No. Okay.
I mean, I'd like to know it, but I don't have
8.
to. 8,
Yeah.
okay.
I got a 21.
Nice.
Right, so everybody fast.
And I got 50. I've got 15 health. Position. Sorry, position.
Position, yeah.
So, Sirandro is going to just attack his dad. That's going to be his action.
Sure.
He hits, and he does... And he only does 6 points of position damage. It's a start.
Okay. I too will follow up with a swing with my longsword. When you do what classes as a bonus action? Like, does disengage or dodge? Does that count as a full action?
That would usually be a full action unless you've got something that allows you to do it as a reaction or a bonus action.
Okay, right. Well, I'm just gonna have to take my lumps then. So I'm going in with the longsword. It is a 16.
That is a hit.
And it's D8 plus 2. Oh, for 3.
Okie dokie. Do you want to spend the point of position to do the extra damage?
Yeah, I will spend one, so it'll do an extra 2 points of damage to bring it up to 5 in total. Down to 20 position.
Okay. Luna or Arnold, your guys' turn. What are you doing?
Well, he's on his way to the tree,
Yeah.
so I'll back up Richter, and I'll cast another homing soul mass.
Nice.
Excellent.
Which is gonna be roll 3 of these. So let's have 4 plus 2 plus 4.
Nice.
Nice. Plus the 3.
No, that
So-
was me including it. So.
Oh, is
10.
that okay? Okay, 10. Brilliant. Okay.
Nice.
I mean, no, it wasn't including it.
The master almost laughs at the projectiles hitting him. And okay, Arnold, it's your turn. It's going to take you at least a full movement action.
Yeah.
You're probably not going to be able to do anything until next turn in terms of the tree, unless you want to throw your knife at it from the other side.
I can't dance with the devil that many times, so I'm going to just run there.
Right, in which case...
Here he comes.
Oh.
Here he comes.
Oh,
Okay, so
baby.
his first attack, he is going to hit... He's going to hit his son,
Oof.
which hits for 28 points of damage.
Oh!
Better him than us.
Very true, yeah.
I'm going to get
So-
winded just by looking at that here.
Nearly falls to the ground. Okay. Good luck, Sir Richter.
I'm going to... Can I...
Okay.
Can I... Oh, we can't speak to Richter, I'm assuming.
Oh,
Sorry.
17.
Oh.
Is that a hit?
Sorry, it has to beat my AC, doesn't it?
Yes, equal or exceed.
Haha, my AC is 18.
Ah,
Yes.
this blow clangs against your armor, and even though you can feel it shake the bones, you don't take any injuries from it. And then he's going to throw something at our sorcerer, because
No!
he has to, really, doesn't he? Okay, that is.
Dodge.
Oh, for God's sake!
That's either good or terrible, and I can't tell.
That's only a 12.
What's your AC, Rach?
13.
Yes!
He's a boss, so he can spend position like a player character. So he can spend one position to turn that into a hit.
It's not a +1 buff. Does that mean anything?
No, that's already counted. It's the character is not quite final yet. It will be. That'll be removed from the final version. So he's going to turn that into a hit. In which case he's going to do.
You're doing this on purpose to kill me.
This is your first hit of the entire run, though. Oh, come on, please.
That is it's 7 points of damage.
How much health you got?
Oh, mate, I'm clinging to life with 1 health.
Oh.
1 HP in a dream!
Come on, you can do it, I believe.
Okay, but that is his turn over. Back to the top.
Okay, I'm going to command that Richter, that's myself, that Andros falls out of combat because he's just getting his head kicked in because you said he nearly fell, didn't you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna suggest that I go first now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because if I go last and then it'll get.
Yeah.
You can guarantee there's some clips here. Now I have one concern. What happens if Sir Andros falls dead after this and not the big guy?
Well, we just have to take our punishment.
We'll find out. Yeah, I'm gonna plunge that chef dagger that I got from Luna as far as my skinny naked wrists will go.
Heck, put your whole heckin' arm in there as well.
Yeah.
Get it all in there.
Yeah, it's like you're trying to help a cow give birth.
Yeah.
Can you make me a Constitution save, please?
Can I make you a Constitution save? I sure can.
Amaris says, "Please don't kill the pretty mage."
Oh, I'm a bit there.
1 HP in a dream.
Have I got red tearstone ring?
No rings, although I think that one is in the game.
Now is not the time to tell you that I rolled a natural 1.
No.
I will point out you can
point of inspiration.
You've got a point of inspiration, and if you can link this to your drive.
Okay.
You could.
You can't let us down. You can't let us down, Arnold.
Okay, let's have a look. So I'm gonna use this with the memory. Okay, I'm gonna link my memory to this now, because it says a roaring explosion. I'm gonna sort of take that as this whole sort of scenario with him roaring. The big bestial roar is part of the is the roaring explosion. The sudden blast is Rach getting clipped by the dude. The blazing heat is I'm just gonna pretend it's the sheer force, and I saw this coming. The sheer force of me stabbing it was thing, and the spray of stone is the sort of the stone going in, and then darkness. Me realizing that I didn't plunge hard enough, so I've realized that in like whatever past Memento-esque world that we live in, that I need to plunge in this cyclical nature to plunge harder than I did on my first thought.
Nice.
I absolutely love that. Make that reroll and do so with advantage.
Come on, mate, please. Come on,
yeah.
come on.
Twist it at the end.
One is it will be a 13, and the second one is a 24.
Okay.
Sorry, 22.
With this horrifying, wet, suppurating noise, the tree starts to deliquesce. Bits of the bark slipping off it to reveal just pure red meat beneath. And then it starts to melt and dissolve. And as it does so, the master starts to come apart in front of you, with great gobbets of him falling off to the ground and starting to sizzle. Everybody who is within 30 feet of him, as he kind of dribbles out in this grand, horrifying torrent, needs to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay.
Sorry.
Am I gonna die in like human meat?
You've got a memory to draw, a drive to draw on for a reroll, or you can draw on your memory for an advantage on this roll, and you've got the point of inspiration. So you should theoretically be okay.
I need to use my reroll because I got a 5. My memory is the roar of something, something vast, and then behind you. So the roar of something is the cries of the master's pain. The something vast is the walls of flesh that are now dripping off of him, and behind you is my friend, the pretty mage, who is clinging to life on 1 HP in a dream.
Excellent. Okay, so this is all tying in beautifully with this kind of future memory echo you've got. Okay, yeah, make that roll at advantage, please.
Please. Okay, 17, and it's a dex check, isn't it? So that will go down to 16.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's fine. And Luna.
Oh, get in. Okay, I rolled a 15, and then plus 1 dexterity is 16.
Nice.
Fine. Okay, these wet meat globules spatter around you, but none hits you, and you can see they're burning through wood and plaster. So you are definitely glad you've not done it. And you just hear this laugh as he slowly ebbs and oozes into the ground. And Sir Andro stands and spits on his father's remains. And then he turns to you and nods and says, "Do not worry. I am a knight of my word." And that's where we'll end the adventure for tonight.
Get in.
Oh,
I just want to I just love the idea of Arnold coming out and then going "Did it work, lad? Did it work, guys?"
So
And
what
then
did you
blood
do?
just everywhere, so what did I miss? Oh, I missed something fun.
No, it would just be guess what's for dinner? And then it would freeze frame and be ba-da-da, happy. Just that's the end of the credits roll past.
Yeah.
Hey, we never ate the crow. This is all.
I left the oven on.
Did someone check the cooker though? Did somebody check that it hasn't started burning?
Yeah, it'll be well done by now, and nobody will welcome
Just burns the entire house that we've just spent ages trying to get back for him to the ground. That was absolutely fantastic. What a clutch victory. Literally just a stabby dagger straight into the tree of life. That was very cool. What was the backstory behind that? Just so we know, because what was the lore?
Okay, so his the Lord of the Bloody Forest, Sir Andro's father, had basically ruled over this land bloodily for centuries. His son, including devouring his wives, including the mother of Sir Andro, in order to sustain his life. His son rose up against him several times, which is why there are so many different kind of almost like sedimentary layers of decay in the forest around him. But his father basically found this so amusing that he would just allow him to live and try and again. He did, and then finally in the last kind of attempt, he managed to shackle his dad in this room, this room that's kind of between the worlds. But his father's magic leached into it and made him basically unkillable while he was in it. And Sir Andro realised that in trapping his father, he'd actually trapped himself and the world, or the estate in this netherworld with his father. And so until he's killed by people kind of reanimating and being called to the bonfire over millennia, everybody was trapped there.
That was awesome. I love that. So could we have actually gone around the other way and killed the son and brought the head? Would he have actually... Because you said that the son couldn't kill anyone in the forest. Was that a curse that was placed on him with that? So we could have attacked him and he wouldn't have been able to fight back?
He couldn't kill any of his friends on the cross. He would have fought back.
Oh, I see.
He was a lot easier opponent than his father, though.
Yeah, he got hit once and almost
and
died.
He
I was
died.
He has 60 odd position.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna lie. If he fell, I was gonna be freeze Y-hander then, is it? That was absolutely spectacular.
What did the boss drop?
Yeah. What did he drop? What's his
yeah, okay. The boss drops. You get a lot of souls for a start.
Nice.
5,000 souls between you.
Nice.
So you're all definitely up at least one level. He drops... there's an Astora straight sword.
Oh, that's
wow.
And
it does magic damage.
Hang on. There's a couple of rings. A dark moon ring and a fleshbite ring.
Ooh, very cool.
Fleshbite. He likes a bit of that.
Hey. I tell you what, that was absolutely fantastic. I love what you've done by taking the 5th edition and building your own mechanics on top of it. It felt really fun to use position to be able, as like the stamina pool, aggression. I love the fact that all of the enemies and lore surrounding this is stuff that we're all familiar with, so it feels really instantly connected to what we're used to. And the fact that it's super dark is very cool.
Yeah.
I do like this a lot.
Grimdark is my thing.
Yes.
So much fun. Thank you so much for hosting, by the way, Rich. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, and thank you all for playing. It was fantastic fun.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. I really want to come out, really want to thank you for the storytelling. It was really good, and you nailed the tone. So, thank you very much, mate. Well done. That was incredible.
It's like,
well done, everyone. I feel like we all pulled together and really worked it out, and it was cool. It was very enjoyable.
I feel like when people say that stuff is a love letter too, I feel like you wrote the novel here with how much you actually love the franchise and the IP. You and the rest of the team have done a fantastic job. I think that we will definitely be carrying this on and playing it in the Live and Let's Dice streams and stuff like that, because it's just fun. Plus, I'm pretty sure if Mikey was our DM, he'd know every single facet about every single item and stuff like that. It's crazy. But yeah, thank you everyone as well who joined us in the chat today. It's been great to see people who are getting so excited about it. There's loads of people saying that they were going to pre-order it, which is fantastic. There should be a link already in the chat as well, and I'll put it in the description of the video for people who aren't able to catch it live. There's still editions of the collector's edition left, and there's still regular editions as well.
Copies of that left, and the standard edition is available for anybody who wants it.
When's it actually shipping worldwide, or do you have a firm release date on it yet?
Don't have a firm release date on that. I believe that stuff is starting to come into stock now.
Awesome.
Packages crates are arriving. I don't want to jinx anything, but it looks like it should be fairly soon. I was kind of thinking April, but it might be slightly earlier than that. But again, please don't quote me on that, because shipping is such a nightmare at the minute. But as soon as everything's in, we'll release the PDF. So anybody who's pre-ordered it will get a free copy of that. And we are doing bits and mortar, etc. So if you buy it physically, you can also get the PDF. So either way, it should be hitting people's tabletops very soon.
Brilliant.
Awesome. Just a few people here saying, thanks, that was really fun. Thank you. Yay, loot. Yay, that was tense. Thank you all. It was an amazing experience and was great. Thanks for the introduction to the game. So you're getting some people converted over to not just Dungeons and Dragons and also the Dark Souls RPG at the same time. So that's absolutely fantastic. Big love to you all, by the way. Fantastic party. Love working with you guys. Always good fun back and forth as well.
Big thank you to Rach for coming on and coming alongside.
Bless.
It's been absolutely swell. When obviously when we were finding out, when we were doing this, and Jules was like, "Oh, we're bringing Rach on." I was like, "Perfect, absolutely perfect," because it's so nice to sit with people that love the source material, and I feel like that was really shown in your design of the game and the way that you've put the love into rebuilding something for it. So big thank you to obviously the game, and a big thank you to Rach, and obviously coming on and entertaining the schmucks like me and Jules.
How did you actually find it, Rach?
I just want to I want to say thank you. Obviously this is for anyone obviously who's thinking I don't know the first thing about this kind of style, this kind of role play game style, but I do really love Dark Souls, and it took me a wee bit, I'm not gonna lie. I've got a little bit of stage fright, but just play with people that know what they're doing, and I had such a nice time.
To be fair, you were doing everything perfectly. The fact that you killed out of the 2 out of 3 boss fights that we effectively had, you killed 2 of them. Yeah, exactly.
Arnold's.
Arnold?
I was gonna say as well, as soon as we went in that cellar and there was a statue, I was like, curse!
Yeah.
I thought to myself, oh no, Rich won't be that cruel to drop a basilisk on us straight away. And I was like, oh no, sick eggs. This is going to be good.
Yeah,
right.
Fun.
Well, that has been our Dark Souls, the role-playing game live stream. Hope that you all enjoyed this at home. As I said before, you can always check out the description to get your own copy of this. And if you do get it, let us know in the Discord how you're finding it, what adventures you're thinking of running, and if there's any particular bosses you can't wait to defeat. We love to read them all, so please share it with the community. Again, thank you very much, Rich, Rach, Mikey. You're all big legends in my eyes. Thank you all so much. But that's going to be the end of our stream today. So we're going to close things down. Before we do, we'll do some old social media plugs. So why don't we start with... Sorry, what was that? Plug. Why don't Mikey, why don't you start us off? Get the train rolling.
Right. So, you know me. If you do know me from Live and Let's Dice, obviously I am Mikey, Fang and Bang. That is me for both Twitch and Twitter. A one-stop shop for a cheap party and a pop.
Rachel, where can people find you and what are you playing at the moment?
Hi, I'm Rach. I go by Don't Rage Quit online, inspired by Dark Souls, of course. I'm mainly on Twitch 4 days a week. I also do have a YouTube channel. I post from time to time. I am an Elden Ring channel.
Yeah.
So come and explore the lands between with me if you like.
Fantastic stuff. And Rich, where can people find you? What have you got to plug outside of the game itself, obviously?
There's new epic encounters for Steamforged if you like that kind of stuff. Dark Souls is obviously coming. We've got lots more exciting products. You can find me on Twitter at RPGAugust. I'm on Facebook, and also you can usually get hold of me via at Steamforged Ltd on Twitter as well, which is who I work for and who lets me make nonsense games about elves.
Gotta say, big shout out to Steamforged. They have had a smash hit run of IPs recently, because you've obviously got the Monster Hunter stuff. We played the Devil May Cry stuff back in the day. We played the Horizon Zero Dawn, the Dark Souls, the Resident Evil game. Like, man, there is
honestly, it's hit after hit, and you guys always smash it. It's like it's really insane.
Yeah, but we're very lucky to have some really amazing people working for us, and we get to work with some unbelievably cool IPs.
So big love to...
Grateful.
Yeah, big love to the Steamforged team overall. But yeah, that's been it for us today. Take care of yourself, and we will see you very soon on the next Live and Let's Die stream. Catch you later, guys. Bye. 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 Bye.